can follow in those footsteps? And can it make and break both of these teams?
I think Baron Corbin and Braun are going to take it, and it's going to cause even more tension amongst Mello and Trick.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. That's
See,
how I see it.
I love that, but I think I'm gonna go with the reverse.
Oh.
I think they win it. I think Trick and Mellow Gang win, and then the greed starts to creep in, and then there's this thing. Well, this should be enough. We tag team. We got this. And so that's why I'm gonna go with Trick and Mellow Gang tonight.
All right. P,
You
your
see me
money's on
dancing
Braun
over
and
here. We dancing and vibing. Why? Because we got Trick Williams' theme song stuck in my head. Shout out to Josiah Williams, Wrestle and Flow, who dropped verses on Trick Williams' theme song.
I need that as a ringtone.
You think I'm really about to pick a team named the Wolf Dogs when a guy came up with that name?
What's going on, everybody? It is Tuesday, and you already know what time it is. It's another episode of Watch What Happens NXT. And of course, do I really have to introduce myself? It's your honorary wrestling girl, Ciando B, in the clubhouse. Gonna have some special guests, but running a tad bit late to this type of club because it's Tuesday. And like I said, we normally don't club. Only I club on Tuesdays, if that makes any sense. But nonetheless, we still have a jam-packed night tonight. I know I'm a little late. I know I'm a little behind schedule, but that's because for this special episode of Watch What Happens NXT, I can't just sit back and tell you guys everything that happened last week. No, I need to join in on the fray. I feel like watch parties are like bringing all the drunk uncles and the storytelling aunts in one party and kind of just watch them unfold, like watching them unravel, like 1 margarita, 2 margaritas, 10 margaritas in. They're probably telling you about that one time they got arrested on vacation. Long story short, it's going to be an interesting time. I'm definitely looking forward to everybody who's in the comments already. I know some VIPs. Well, I can't even use VIPs. What should I call everybody who comes to watch what happens in NXT? I need to find a name. Y'all put in the comment section what you guys want to be on Watch What Happens NXT, and I'm going to start using it. But my regulars are in here. Matt, first one in here. What's going on? How you doing? Mr. Brian H. Waters in the building, brother. So glad to see you here. Going to be dropping some info in regards to him in a couple of minutes. Rakarsha, always obsessed with seeing your beautiful self here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Dylan's here. I hope it's not past your bedtime, sweetie. I know it's late over there on the Gold Coast, but I appreciate you for coming in and watching it with me. As always, you guys, we do this every Tuesday. Normally, like I said, I do this at my 5 o'clock slot, or 6 o'clock slot, I should say. But I thought it'd be fun to watch what happens NXT and do Roadblock together. I'm going to be having a special guest to give it a couple of insight. Going to also be jumping in on my predictions per usual. Oh, yeah. Okay. He's at 11:30. Good. It's still early. I ain't wake nobody up to be on no pre-show. I feel good about that. I love that. But just going to tap into a lot of predictions right now. We're 30 minutes away from watching NXT Roadblock. Of course, everybody has their stops to WrestleMania, and the NXT cast has their full-blown stop. Before they get there tonight, they're going to be from the Performance Center doing NXT Roadblock. And NXT Roadblock, I don't know if anybody remembers, used to be, it's another pay-per-view that WWE used to eat that they WWE used that they discontinued. But I like that it's going into NXT. I really liked last year's. There were a couple of notable matches from last year. I remember one of my favorite matches that kind of had me like biting nails a little bit. I was hoping to see what was going on because at the time, Dolph Ziggler was champ. I remember that much. And Braun Breaker was kind of like the guy you were rooting for to finally get the title. And it didn't seem like it was happening that year. Also, another match that was notable to me was the year that, and he's everybody's favorite person to talk about this, Shawn Michaels actually appeared on the Grayson Waller effect. And everybody thought like, oh my God, like Shawn Michaels going to lace up his boots, like he might actually fight Grayson Waller. Like we don't know what's going to happen, but it turns out we got the return of Johnny Wrestling. So I actually personally like that NXT Roadblock. Also, it was when JC Jade and Gigi Dolan had split up, so they kind of ended their feud at Roadblock. So many memorable moments at Roadblock, but I'm pretty sure that the people down at the Performance Center, this incredible group of talented guys and girls down at NXT. I'm sure they got this on locked. A lot happened last week. I'm going to dive into all that. I'm going to do a quick recap, going to hit some bullet points, going to hit some things that happened. Before I do that, make sure if you're watching from those wrestling girls, just make sure you're subscribed. If you're watching from any of the platforms, I thank you for joining in. They're dropping a lot of gems. Still, their interview that's up right now is with Emilio Sparks. Great interview that's going on there. A lot of gems he's dropping. So y'all might want to listen if you're trying to peak game, or just a lot of peaceful, positive stuff. It was a nice, positive interview. Personally, another great, fabulous interview by the girls. Sorry. We got a lot going on. Again, we got TWG Fan Club. We got, and shout out to Queen PR, who will be jumping in soon, hosting it with her, Mr. Brian H. Waters, and Is Justin Rich in the chat. We can chat about things, nostalgia. Don't know where the next topic is going to be, so you just have to look out. You have to follow us and find out what the next topic is going to be. We also just did a Thirsty Thursdays that is up and running. That is one of the fun, that's one of the best times of the month for me when we do a Thirsty Thursday, because we always talk about like the most random stuff and people seem to stay up with us. And I guess just hang, oh yeah, Seth Rollins was on Roadblock. Wasn't that the Roadblock episode? That was. I have to rewatch that because I wasn't, let's be real, I wasn't always a big Seth Rollins girl. I wasn't a big Seth Rollins person. So forgive me if I forget him a little bit, but I'm sure the matches that he had were really good. Not gonna fault him for that, not at all. Just saying, not a big Seth Rollins girly, but oh, it's Seth Rollins. Okay, so TWG's topic for tomorrow is Seth Rollins Appreciation Night, because we're gonna appreciate him. We're gonna appreciate his clothes. We're gonna appreciate him having some memorable promos. You know, we're gonna just dive into, and he, to me, he is one of the NXT OGs. He is one of the NXT hopefuls. You know, we talk about the era Paige, we talk about Sasha, we talk about Bayley, and then we can always remember when Roman Reigns was there, when Charlotte was there, when Bianca Belair. We cannot forget about Seth Rollins. He's gone by so many things. The Monday Night Messiah. He's been the architect. He's been the glue that held Shield together, and so he kind of broke it apart. That's a whole nother topic we're going to save for tomorrow. Matt called him a human highlighter last night. Listen, his fashions are on point. So while he may be getting his color together, he's been slaying. The person that's behind him, if you watch another great show that's on the TWG channel called When Wrestling Meets Pop Culture, Queen PR dives into who hooks them up with that. So make sure you're also watching that too with Queen PR. New episodes weekly. Also, School and Sessions with Krista, Pablo Dadan, and Krista Contreras, who's a movie star also, by the way. That also drops every Friday at 4. There's just so much going on in the CWG network. You don't want to miss it. Of course, I'm streaming if you're watching me on my personal page on Twitter. And if you're watching also on my new Twitch channel, I thank you for joining me. It's a lot that's going to be happening. But real quick, I'm going to dive into a break. And while I dive into that break, make sure you get your predictions ready, because I want to hear what you guys. It's going to be very quick. I want to see what kind of predictions y'all got. So we're going to be right back. Who can follow in those footsteps? And can it make and break both of these teams? Santos and be with Angel Garza and Herberto. I think that works. I actually like that. Does anybody else like that?
I do.
I actually want. You know what? I need a lot of things like a hole in the head, and that you just added to that. Yeah, that's bad. Stop adding holes to my head, y'all. But it was interesting to see the week before, when it seems like the LWO was even like, hey, like Elektra, like a lot of people need Elektra. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all sleeping on Elektra Lopez. Y'all want Elektra Lopez on y'all side. Because listen, look at how she did with Legado Fantasma. You want her on your side. I don't think y'all getting it. Like, if she were to break off from Lola, I want to see where that goes. But I see Elektra Lopez being Now, I'm going to get into that in a second, but first, going to get into a couple of quick topics. Like I said, we got Roadblock coming up, but there were some things that happened on NXT this past week that I noticed that I'm hoping lead to Stand and Deliver. I'm hoping they lead into the future of NXT because, like I said, this is the shift. WrestleMania season always seems to be the shift. You get somebody new, you get somebody that gets taken to the main roster. They've already jumped ahead of the game a lot. They did it with Braun. They did it with Carmelo Hayes when he was competing in the United States Championship tournament. They've also did a great job with Tiffany Stratton because I feel like Tiffany Stratton, she's way overdue. They should have been giving her a new pair of boots to get on a brand sooner than later, especially when she proved herself with Becky Lynch and holding the title reign that she had down at NXT. But they've seemed to jump the gun a little bit. I don't know if brands split sometimes exists. I think during WrestleMania season, they forget because it's everyone up for grabs just trying to get to that one show. It's WrestleMania. But I feel like this is definitely the transition. We were transitioning out 2.0. The 2.0 kids are pretty much going to be up and gone. They're going to probably be doing main roster things as they've been doing before. But then you have the new crop of talent that's coming in. And the one person I want to talk about who is weird that I'm going to talk about him first because I didn't know, maybe for disclaimer, I don't know anybody that works there. I don't know anything. I'm just a guesser like y'all. I did not think this was going to happen because last week on my show, I did mention that this Pacific Championship was going to change hands. Last week it did. And no, I didn't watch. Like I said, I don't do spoilers. I don't do tapings. Y'all gonna do tapings, give that to somebody else, read the dirt sheets. There's plenty of outlets that do that. I don't do that, but I am pretty proud. I was really excited to see this moment happen because I didn't read anything. Learn not to be supposed to be excited. I'm very excited for this person to now hold the Heritage Cup, and that is Charlie Dempsey. Last week on NXT, it was one member of the No Quarter Catch crew versus Noam Dar. And it was a different shift. And like I said, it was going to be different. I felt like it was going to be different because Lash Legend was focusing on her own thing. Jakara also had a match that exact same night. And I felt like it was going to be kind of a shift when it came to Metaphor. Like Metaphor has been fun. They've been great. But I felt like Noam Dar wasn't taking the Heritage Cup Championship very seriously. So when it came to Derek Gulak saying, you know what, 4 of us will just challenge you. And the point of No Quarter Catch crew, which I'm starting to enjoy, by the way, I like this concept, is that you don't know who you're fighting till you get up in that ring. And I like that. I like that because, in all honesty, it's good to have a guest. It's very good to have a guest when you're doing that type of match and keep people on their toes. But like I said, I felt like this was going to go to Charlie Dempsey. He deserves that. He was amazing in the Invitational a few months back when he was in NXT UK. Everybody thought he would definitely become a Heritage Cup holder. So for him to have this moment happen before Stand and Deliver, before Roadblock, before all that is a full circle moment, in my opinion, because it is to someone who is just as slobber knocker and just as technical and just as quick on their feet and just as skilled as Noam Dar. Now, going into that being said, this can go one or two ways to me. You're looking at someone who's young with the Heritage Cup, that this is, I believe this is his first championship, in a group full of men who are basically in a one for all and all for one. It can go either way. I don't know how it's gonna go. That's what I'm really looking forward to. He's about to rise. I think so. I think he's earned it. I think the buzz behind him is significantly noticeable. Like, to send him to All Japan Pro Wrestling and for him to impress people over there, that's a big plus. I think people should pay attention to that. I think people should pay attention to the fact that they easily could have gave that to Drew Gulak. Like, that could have been Drew Gulak's first try, fail. I think that also Brian Kemp is just as technical as anything. He's good in strength. And prime ready for the Heritage Cup. They also could have thrown him in there. But I think the person they wanted to succeed the most was Charlie Dempsey. So congratulations to him. I'm very interested to see, because last time Noam Dar ain't have that cup. When Nathan Frazier had it, he was kind of losing his mind. He was scheming all left and right and back and center to get that cup back. So I want to see. I'm dying to see where it goes. It should definitely be interesting. Also, a lot of people are feeling Charlie Dempsey. Like a lot is different. It is like a lot of people are feeling him. I'm particularly one of them that's feeling him. I feel like I said, it can go one of both ways. Like it was one of the four, and they chose him, and it's like now whenever they defend the cup, we got to hear like what else is going to happen. Are you going to put more people in the cup? Are you going to put somebody else in the way? Are you going to get a new member? Like how's the group going to feel about this? Are y'all going to say, okay, this is Charlie's going out for more titles? I told you them factions, they be thinking like that. Everybody want to be the Judgment Day. You got to do Judgment Day work. You got to go on all calendars. Like you can't just specifically shoot for one title. No, you dominate all. Everybody want to be the Bloodline. You got to do Bloodline work. Head Chief got this title. I'm going to take that title. I might take your title. I'm going to take all your title. I'm going to take all your. That's how you got to think about it. So interested to see what's going on with that. Another thing that interests me actually was, and I'm going to dive into that. But first in the comments, yeah, a lot of people feeling Charlie Dempsey. I don't know. Definitely Metaphor is definitely something that needs to be on the main roster. I've said that time and time again. They're entertaining, but all four of them are talented in a way that they would entertain the same way. A lot of people had their doubts about the Alpha Academy, how it would work with like Chad Gable and Otis, but Chad Gable and Otis adding Maxine made them one of the most notable. Also, they're most entertaining. You can put them in a match and they work. They're also working on Maxine, which I'm very happy to see. Like Maxine's getting better. She was work to do. That's fine. She was meant to be a model. She's not a wrestler, but she could be a wrestler. I mean, listen, I remember Kelly Kelly's first match. Wasn't that great to watch, but Kelly became a Divas champion, and she's also a good wrestler. She's also notable. Hopefully, Hall of Fame calls her. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yes, and I'm glad that it was. I definitely shout out to Corey with a K in the chat. Yeah, that's Regal's kid. Like for him to be anything less than amazing, I wouldn't have expected more. Like the fact that he's literally, he'll be like, it's in that boy blood. Like him and Braun Breaker, it's in their blood. Like, but look at how great they shine. Even if you wouldn't have never known that they were like the fathers of great notable wrestlers, you like, I look at Charlie Dempsey like, damn, like that boy good. Like you would think that they are just good based on what they've shown you, and I'm glad. Yeah, like give Maxine her flowers. What some people don't do good somewhere else, they always do somewhere better. And she's made the Alpha Academy. She's kind of the glue holding that together. She's made it great. She's made it entertaining. So if she want to wrestle, get that girl her time to wrestle. Let her wrestle. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna go quick into real quick because NXT Roadblock is starting. You got 2 matches tonight. You have, and we're going to be doing this together. We're going to be doing predictions real quick. My guest is going to hop on. You have great matches coming up on the card. You have a #1 contendership match coming on. You have the appearance of somebody who we're going to tap into real quick that showed up to NXT, who we didn't see coming. The fact that Shawn Spears is back at NXT, back in WWE, period. The internet was definitely a buzz. I know I was somebody that, and I don't want to be bitter about it. I'll tell you in a second. No Bruno to David, San Martino, drop off. Yeah, Dempsey good. Like you don't just say good, you say that boy good. Just like that. Like deep. You say it from your throat, he good. So with that being said, I definitely agree. Shawn Spears showing back up to NXT. So here's my thing, and this is a totally biased opinion. People may agree with me, may not agree with me. I don't know how I felt about the Ty Dillinger era. A lot of people bask in it. That's them. My first takeover when he did have a match, I was kind of like, okay, he's good. His gimmick is very catchy. Everybody was like up in the chair. He had like the 10 paper, like everybody was like 10. So to see him come back on the minute that they showed the silhouette and the chair, found it funny for two reasons. That's how he showed up in the AEW. So I was just like, wait, so he just gonna do the same thing that he did when he premiered on the other brand and just like think we were gonna, I don't know what they think they were going with that, but I was just like, and then I started laughing because the minute you saw like, and I give production their full props, they did a great job with the silhouettes because everybody the random names that were being tossed out to think who it is, like people were saying it was Okada, people were saying it was Atunga, people thought it was Jacob Fatu, like the predictions for who they thought will possibly be for this specific person, it was just like, and then you got him. I was just like, yo, whoever is behind this, great job at hiding it. I don't know how I feel about the shadows and the silhouettes in the steel chair, because the minute you saw his tattoos, I saw that tattoo on his, I was like, is that Sean Pierce? And I just started laughing. And it wasn't laughing. So my brother's in the chat. I laughed because of that. I felt like you could have gave us more. And then the fact that he attacked Ridge Holland, y'all let that man go solo for this. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I feel like Ridge Holland was on a redemption arc, and I feel like that's where he was going, and he's trying not to lose his mind because he feels like the world's against him. And in his last interview, even before that, was kind of corrected because it was like he was almost accepting of the fact that everybody wanted to see this dark side of him, and he walked off his interview. So I had to dig into that. But like this is one of those things I gotta see it to see what's going on, because it's not folding in for me yet. It's not making a ton of sense for me as yet. I need to see more. So he's in action tonight. So we are going to dive into that during the watch. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I was hoping on Neville, but then no, I think Pac, let's call him by his proper name. Let's be respectful here. I think Pac still has a lot of work to do in the promotion he's in. I think he's fine where he's at. I don't think he needs to step back into the WWE fold. I think he's great where he's at. I think he just needs to be featured more, but we already know what kind of company AEW is how they book their booking. It's how they've gotten away with it, and it works for their fans. I think when they're ready to see Pac will be put out there and he'll do great things. Especially teams with Penta a lot, I see. I feel like he'll be fine. I don't think he needs to go back to WWE. I feel like Aleister Black was more of it, but Aleister Black is not a word person. Aleister Black was more of a visual person. You would have gotten more visual hints with him. And then a lot of people were slow writing ads, a slow mode video. There was definitely a 10 in the vignette. They didn't give too much. They gave you enough. But he's back. And we heard from him, and he said he actually likes Ridge Holland, but he thinks Ridge Holland's lying to himself. And he wants, if he has to work with Ridge Holland to bring out who he is, we'll see what happens. There are a couple of superstars I think might go back. I don't think they're rushing. I think everything's time. Would have loved for it to be this person. Let's be real. But I don't think she's in a rush to go there either. I thought there was somebody else in the fold. I don't see her being there that quickly. You probably won't see her till post Mania. If anything's true what they say online, I'm not sure. Let's see what else. Those vignettes definitely had a Japan taste to them, and it felt like they should be more shot. Yeah, they did, because it's easy to throw you off because of the script. It's easy to throw you off mostly because of the script, because it's the script. So it's more, I want to say, how can I say this properly? It was more catered to throw you off on who could possibly be there, and they did a great job, which is why I give my full credits to production, because they did a good job on that. But again, the flashing 10, the breaking of the glass, all that stuff, that definitely leaned more towards Sean Pierce. And like I said, I don't know where it's going. Hopefully it is to mention Ridge Holland. The only thing that also disappoints me is that I was waiting to see Ridge Holland do more by himself. He's been in stables for God knows how long. And him saying that he had to do what he had to do to be on his own was kind of like a hint of, okay, we're going to get more singles out of you. We're going to get more individualness out of you. Like, you're not just going to be a big guy who lifts things up and puts them down. You're here to, like, I want to say advocate for yourself to be better. So with that being said, I wanted to see where it went with that. Buddy, that's no here or there. Their contracts are almost out the window. Contract talks, we always expect contract talks mid or end, which is why you had the rush that you had in January where you see everybody who was previously let go or has left their promotion come back. You see the surprise at Royal Rumble. I think people seeing Andrade and now seeing Shawn Spears is definitely going to start leading that conversation a little bit more. I'm more of a see, I'll believe it when I see it type person. That's always been made everything exciting for me. I can't speak for everybody else, but it's just something that we're going to have to see what happens there. Yeah, and I think that's probably why they put Shawn Spears there. Like I hate to crap on wrestlers, but it's just like he's not a bad talent, not a bad person. Definitely has some work to do. Definitely did his work in the promo department. I think I think the story that he had, which was I'm femme for myself and try not to lose it in the process, was going great. Now we just got to see where Shawn Spears falls into that fold. That's really what it boils down to. I would love that. And shout out to Peyton Royce, who's Cassie Lee, who's pregnant right now, and then Billy, who's nursing a beautiful baby at home. Hopefully, because I feel like if anybody who got released from their contracts, they should have gotten more, because they, like, the tag team division was built for girls like them who can establish and work together, but also they were doing pretty good by themselves. I feel like they deserve more. So I can cross my fingers and hope to die. We'll see what happens with that. I can't, like I said, I don't do predictions. All I do is chat with you guys about wrestling. The one thing I am interested to see, I made a joke on Twitter, was this happening. He Mr. Him, now he was golden him, now he dark side him. Mr. Carmelo Hayes himself does have a number one contendership match with Mr. Tony D'Angelo. I personally am really excited to see that happen, solely because I've always been a fan of their match. They had a great match about a year and a half ago that has not disappointed me ever, will never disappoint me ever till this day. But I'm waiting for them to do it again. I'm excited to see them do it again. I'm excited to see a certain somebody show up. We don't know. I'm not a mind reader. Like I said, I don't read no spoilers. Nobody say nothing. That's the way I like my shows, how I like it ran. But I think this is going to be a great one-off match. I think that this story building for Carmelo Hayes is a perfect way for everybody, like I said, to show that he could be the good guy and your bad guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. You need somebody that's going to toe the line at tweener. Like, we thought that a lot of people thought heel Seth Rollins was boring. A lot of people think face Seth Rollins is too much. But like I call him Joker Seth, because, and it brings me back to thank you, Sting. I'm going to thank Sting for the rest of the week, if y'all didn't know. Because it was kind of like listen, I'm here to just get what I need to get done. I don't care if it offends you or not. That's kind of the vibe that Carmelo Hayes is starting to give. A lot of people still mad. I had a whole week-long funeral. It wasn't nobody sadder than I was with you guys. I had a whole week-long funeral. Like, I wore black. I had black shades on. I had to whoop that trick. I whooped that Trick and A Easy shirt to work. I was in mourning. I was in deep sadness. Really deep sadness. But now I'm good. Now we good. This is PG. I can't do that, Dylan. We stream it on YouTube. Not yet. We gotta probably wait till the hour. But if this person does show up, I want everybody in the comments to tell me what they think. Are we getting Carmelo? Are we getting Carmelo versus Trick and the Liver? Are we getting and that too. A lot of people like to say that I was wrong. I had Trick's. I had Melo's back from the day that Trick got attacked, and then I got attacked because I was wrong. So I'm listen. I'm a person of flaws. I know I'm gonna admit wrong by any means, but you gotta admit, like, he put up a good front. It seemed like he just wanted to be with his boy. He wanted the good old times back, and now he switched it around and basically said that, I had to whoop that Trick because Trick was getting out of line. The reason why I always bring up this, to me, it turned into, and this needed to happen, this whole chop shop vignette really needed to happen, because like the boos and I could tell the boos were just eating people alive. Like, it's just too much. So I want to see what happens after that. A lot of people saying he needs his trick. He needs to be whooped. I'm not throwing nothing back. I've already explained that to you. If you are not watching, NXT Deadline starts right now. We are doing a watch along. As you can see, I got the TV on in the background, be doing a lot of reacting. Y'all can react with me. If I'm lagging a little bit, feel free to spoil it for me. This is the time I want y'all to spoil something, but I'm going to keep talking about it. Yes, you told me, Tribal Chief, I owe you one. We could get a 3-way with Mela. I mean, the way that, like, if that's a match you're going to take from taking a break, way to go. Showing, y'all forgive me. Less King is opening up the show. And I want to know who his barber is, because the fade on his beard, they get more creative and creative. You know how we know who does Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair's and Seth Rollins' shape ups and stuff? I need to know what's going on with this. I need to know who's going on over here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I want to see what's going on with there. But like I said, with Melo, I think this is the best that they could have did with him. And I also feel like adding Tony D'Angelo into the mix for this contendership makes a crap ton of sense, because like I said, I actually like Tony D'Angelo. Like, I like the gimmick. I like the Don NXT. I like that he doesn't break his fold. I like that if it were to be him and Ilya Dragunov, you're gonna be at the edge of your seat, because while he doesn't sit with the Dijaks and the Carmelo Hayeses and I want to even say the Dijaks and the Braun Breakers of the world, Tony D'Angelo can go. Like, he's really getting pushed. He's really getting noticeable. You saw back at NXT, he had been watching Luca Crucifino, who I'm so excited that after the breakout tournament, finally you put this guy off of NXT Level Up. He's so good on NXT Level Up, but he had a strong losing streak. Him and Izzy Dane were kind of in the same boat, where they both had the same losing streak for some odd reason, even though I think they're both very good for their height and what they've learned in NXT. I feel like they should have never just been on the back burner that much, but both of them are finally getting put in the place they need to be put in. I'm happy about that. But I'm glad Tony D'Angelo was actually backstage in a segment and noticed him and said, "This is the guy, go get him," and told Stacks to go get him. So we're waiting to see what goes on with that. But first, Tony said you got to handle business. Melo was swarmed with guards all night, and Tony was kind of like, "Listen, there's only one Don. I run things," and just like that, it was no more security, and it was Tony itching himself into the contendership. So we're waiting to see what happens with that. I'm really excited about that particular match. Of course, it's your main event. Whoever wins that faces Ilya Dragunov at Stand Deliver. Another great match that's happening that you might not know what's going to be the outcome is Chase U finally getting their secondary opportunity at the NXT titles, with going up against Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin, the Wolf Dogs. You have now the opening match is the Asylum match, which I'm watching it, and it's just a steel cage with a whole bunch of stuff. What's that stuff hanging above the ring? Is that a straight jacket above that ring, y'all? I can't. Shout out to Vic and Booker T, per use, the team that needs to always be together. No shade to Byron Saxton, but we like our Booker T. He may say some wild stuff on the commentary, but we appreciate him. Welcome back, King Booker. Another match that I'm interested in investing in seeing is definitely this Asylum match that's coming up, but also the Kabuki Warriors are returning down to NXT and they're defending their titles against Tatum Paxton and the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria. So we're gonna head into our predictions. Dijak is walking out into the ring. He's back. Oh, he got that black and white on. When he do that, that normally means he's there to whoop some ass, because they've been giving him black and white sometimes. I've noticed that they cut off his black and white entrance. They haven't been giving a lot of them entrances at all, but now he's okay. He might be whooping some tail. So it's an aside. Yeah. So our asylums all black. So they all have garbage cans and fire extinguishers. It looks like an advanced street fight. Yo, this would make You know what? I'm just remembering this is on the Halloween Havoc board. Somebody look it up for me. I think this is on the Halloween Havoc board that they have for Halloween Havoc. This the spin the wheel, make the deal board. Because I want to see this happen again at Halloween Havoc. I think this would raise the roof. Like, imagine if some women started doing this match. I don't even know how that's gonna go. I feel like this is something that Gigi Dolan would be involved in because she's kind of creative and crazy in the same space. I think so. Brother Brian confirmed that it is. I think it is too. I gotta look. I like, and I'm gonna go on full disclaimer. I like what they're doing with Joe Gacy here. I like that. Like they made his entrance upside down just now. Love that. I love that he's back in his leather. Like this is his. I don't want to say. I can't remember what promotion he was in. This is his freelance wrestling gear, I think. But I like this on him. The Colt thing was great, but I like that he's just here for the madness and he's here for the fray. This camera work is nice. This is working. Listen. Joe Gacy, another one, like, and I don't want the comparisons to God rest his soul. Yes, see, okay, thank you, Brother Brian. Yes, that's exactly what it's giving me. So I like that. This is something that's going to work in the future for a long time. It's about like longevity with a lot of these gimmicks. That's the biggest thing for me, in my opinion. Real quick, this match is starting. Mello and Dakota in the same boat. Oh yeah, because she definitely turned on Bailey. Okay. Damn. That's kind of messed up that I think about it. Match is starting. So they're okay. Both grabbing weapons. Both attacking out the woodwork. Okay. Yeah, use the cage to your advantage, Jack. Come on now, be smart about this. Yep, there we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I think this belongs to, it'd be funny if it went to Joe Gacy. I'm baking Joe Gacy on this one, but also you can't discount that. What's that thing in the box? You can't count Joe Gacy out because I know Joe Gacy, if this is an Asylum match, he's put something that he probably wants to be locked into an Asylum with. Like the door, he'll probably put in his he'll probably put over in his thing. The fire extinguisher, he might steal that. You know, there's like a jacket up there. And what's that? Do not open box. I feel like that's him. You know what this gives me? This reminds me of the WrestleMania match they had with what's his name? Was it Johnny? Was it Johnny or was it Steve-O? It wasn't Steve-O, it was the other guy. The Sami Zayn had like a big rat trap. Like they're one big rat trap away from this all being like one of the craziest street fights you've ever seen. And you gonna go open the box. See, you're bugging. The box is a distraction, Jack. All right, mid-pitfall. The box is a distraction, Jack. Pay attention. Yeah, I don't know. This could go either way. This match is interesting. So I'm going to pull up the match right now. This match is interesting. Oh, also, I will not be spoiling anything if I see anything that happens. Just know that I'm really excited to be watching this. But I think this is going to go in Gacy's favor. That's my prediction of the night. Y'all can let me know in the comments who you think is going to have this. And please stay active in the chat. We're going to be here today. Thank you. Hey, Scarf. What's going on? Krista B up in the chat. And it was Johnny Knoxville. That was an interestingly good, entertaining match, by the way. Like they put Sami Zayn through a lot, but that was a good match. Why are you so content with opening this box? Why are you opening the box? Didn't we just say do not open the box? Okay, he kicked out. He just got punched in the gut. See, and we are controversial. Why would you open a box? This is certain things that certain people wouldn't do. Like me per se, if they say don't open it, I'm not touching it. But you see a box that don't open. Why are we opening the box? Come on, Jack. You smarter than that. You and your left crooked finger shouldn't be touching that box. You shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be doing it at all. Gonna tap into the comment section real quick. I love how everybody's connecting. They have a cricket, but it's one of the weapons. Yeah, it's crazy. It's an asylum. It's an asylum match. It's crazy. I just got it. Sign me up. I want to be a producer. I just figured it out. And people don't know what cricket. Cricket is fun. If you ever played cricket, cricket is better than golf, in my opinion. Cricket is very strategic too, because you could be playing cricket on like an unlevel ground and it just mess your whole game up. But I like cricket. I played cricket a year ago, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm glad that everybody's connected. The Australians, and if you're Caribbean, if you're from Australia, you're from England, if you're African, you know what cricket is. You get it's a little traumatizing. So, but cricket being a weapon, that's like a wooden sledgehammer at times. Like it. Oh no, don't start this now. We're not doing this, Dylan. I don't want no turf wars in the chat. Don't do that. No, stay out of that. What else can I talk about? I'm still pissed he opened that box. Like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? What else happened on NXT? Oh, we had GD Dolan going up against everybody's favorite new mean girl, Miss Jada Parker. She was running. Jada Parker took the win, of course, but the one person that seems to always interest me, like I said, is Ariana Grace. That girl stay getting in people's business, y'all. Stay getting in people's business. She went out there on her kumbaya stuff and cost Gigi the match. Gigi in her headbutts, it provided a distraction in me because she was trying to rid herself of Ariana Grace, but that caused Jada to pick up the win. And I like that Jada's doing her thing out the mud, away from out the mud a little bit, but I do want to see her more without the mud. I do want to see more segments out of that. I do want to see maybe scripts walking out with her, but they're on the fest of Jada could do it on her own. She could hold on. She's a strong sis. I like that. Do we see Jada Parker as a future NXT Women's Champion? Some people want the rocket strap to her back. I think she just needs to. I think the way she spews shit and talks promo is great. I think that learning that. That's my biggest fear too. But that's my also. They tend to do that with a lot of the women sometimes. I don't like that. Like they see somebody they really want, and then like 2 seconds later they're like, okay, this is they just there. You can't do that with somebody like Jada Parker. Like the way she talks, the way she acts, the way she's worked at her technique. You definitely can't do that with Jada Parker. We're back in the match. Gonna talk about it. Brian thinks she's a main eventer. Definitely. I hope she shows out this WrestleMania weekend. I hope she knows a lot of people gonna have her back if she's in a belt match. Dijak, what are you doing? Dijak, get down from there. Dijak, this is how you broke your finger doing weird stuff. Dijak, get down. Lord. Okay, Lord. He nailed it though. He nailed it. That was good. Not good enough to get a pin. Damn, that was high. People just doing flips and that was clean. Okay, Dijak. Listen, why does everybody that goes back to NXT start showing off for the youth? They show off more for the youth than the youth be showing off sometimes. That's a lot of youth down there. Like him, Corbin. Like it's a lot of people that just show up and show high. He's tall. He ain't short. So for him to do a backflip like that, basically just delivered the best moonsault ever, no shade tip strat. Like it was good. And so he's going to get the straight jacket. Okay. All right. You're too early for you to be putting it on. Homeboy need to be knocked out cold before you put the jacket back on. This is what happened the last time he got out of it because you didn't do it right the first time. All right. This time he might actually win. Yeah, you gotta be quicker than you were the last time. Please do. They really might. That's the crazy part. But Dijak looks like he's like, damn, I'm gonna have to take my prediction back. But no, my money's still on Joe Gacy because he's fighting out of the jacket right now. But yeah, everybody that goes back to NXT does exceptionally well. We're gonna get into her in a second because I'm waiting for another commercial break to talk about Pimp Pan Too Strong over there. Yeah, he ain't a short dude. That I give him props for that. He gets a 10 out of 10 for me. That was a clean move, and that took a lot of impact on the rib section. He's on main roster for a long time. They cook on, but it seems like because maybe it's a smaller audience, maybe because they get to do more, there's more in the input. Whenever it's NXT, like it was in FCW and original NXT, they seem to have a lot more creative input. So he has a smiley face on the table. That man want his old fraction so bad. Oh my God. Okay, the chair is out. Oh my God. What this is great. Can we have this as like an annual Halloween Havoc? Yeah, that retribution thing. I don't know how everybody felt about that. That whole thing was dry to me. I can't be the only person thinking it was dry. Was it dry to a lot of you guys? Let me know in the comments. Because it was dry to me per se. Like, it was really dry to me. I don't know what it was about it. I felt like maybe it was certain people that were in Retribution and they added oddly randomly. And then Mia Yim kind of didn't get the shine that she deserved. Like, they should have just made her leader of the pack. That would have made it work. Because look at how it worked for Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley is the leader of that pack. I don't care what nobody's saying. It works. Listen, they sleeping on Jakara Jackson. And he goes through the table. They sleeping on Jakara. All right. See, I think JC might take this, Mr. Josie. Oh, almost, Joe Gacy. Damn. He almost took the pin in the straight jacket. Wait, what's this? You saying, Andre? I was at my friend's house playing basketball, only 2 kids. And then things got heavy. We got disrespectful. So my friend grabbed the cricket basketball. Violence. We're not promoting violence in the chat. Andre. We're not promoting violence in the chat, Andre. My God. No. I hope it is another Vic Joseph production because he in his bag. He's in his bag. And I forget who else is back there. Sometimes I think Shane Helms is back there sometimes too. In his bag. What is up with this duct tape? Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm the guy in the mustache. I am shocked and appalled. This is network television. You know how hard duct tape is nasty work. He ain't gonna have his eyebrows when this is all said and done. He's not gonna have his eyebrows. Aren't we worried about that? That boy ain't gonna have his eyebrows. So why didn't you tape his mouth and just ended that? Oh. No DQ. He hit the bally. No DQ. Go ahead. Come on, Gacy. Come on. Might not be enough though. Yep. See, called it. Not enough. Brian with Dora's comment. King Vaughn in the building. Vaughn, what's going on? We watching Dijak versus Gacy. Who do you think got it? The one in the straight jacket or the tall one with the crooked finger? Which one is it? Oh, right into the door too. They really going at it. This is a great opener. I don't want to put audio on because we're streaming in a lot of places, but I do want to mute it just a little bit. Yeah, this match is nuts. My mic picks up a lot of stuff, y'all, so y'all forgive me. I might not do promo. Well, I probably will just let the promos and stuff go up. But this match is good. This needs to be an annual Halloween Havoc match. This is why, this is how you can tell I'm a fan of the Attitude Era, because ECW plus you having Extreme Rules as a match. That was nasty work. How he survived? Y'all already see my face. I'm not feeling that. Because you know what this means, right? It's going to get a part 3. But Dijak showed up and showed out. He great levels to that flip. He hit his finishers properly. He fought with his 2 down. And you know what is a good level up for him because he hasn't been winning a lot of PLE matches. So it makes sense for them to give it to him. But I was just like damn, this was meant for Gacy. Look, he looking at his face like he not done. He could see through the damn duct tape. Like, what the hell, man? But this was a good match. This is definitely a 4.5 out of 5.0 because we got a lot more to go. Oh, I love. Okay, Razzo. I love the outfit. He got so Tony got the velvet suit on. So he ready for business. He's sending everybody to do what they got to do. I love this. Hey, Crucifino in the building. Welcome to the family. I'm digging this. So y'all remember when I said a couple of episodes ago? Yeah. Remember what I said a couple of episodes ago when I said that OTM isn't going to be done going after the tag team championships? I definitely think, and he gave him a kiss. That's it. That means he's definitely in the family. Oh, look at Fallon Henley is pretty. Fallon Henley is very pretty, y'all. Tell me if y'all agree or disagree in the chat. And look at Riley. I like that term, pocket rocket. They talking about Thea Hale. She hanging with the wrong people, girl. Say it. Mm-hmm. I love Blair Davenport's hair. I've always loved her hair. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because the two of them in real life engaged. So I'm like, and Fallon Henley about to have a match with Blair Davenport, which seems like it was a hit because in the preview they had them both show up, but they didn't announce a match. That was good on Fallon to explain what's going on with Riley because homegirl is definitely. I don't know what's going on with that. That's another 5 point that I want everybody to watch out for, like to see what's going on with JCU and Thea Hale and how JC's doing because JC's kind of trying back to her heel ways. She was giving face a couple of weeks ago. Oh, okay. Y'all coming out matching the Wolf Dogs? Yes. That means it's time to go to work, honey. That means it's time to go to the Wolf Dogs on a hunt. The Wolf Dogs are on a hunt. Look, the Spear of Days. Spear of Days. Wolf Dogs. I need a shirt. I'm sorry. I know Braun Breaker's on SmackDown right now. They better run me a shirt by Stand Deliver. And remember, I said that I was fully against the whole dog situation. Sorry, Tribal Zoe, we were wrong. Vaughn was actually correct. Usually I have pay money to get that type of attention. Justin. Shout out to Justin Chase training for this 5K. He's about, I want to say you're almost a week away from your 5K. Because we go talk. We need to have coffee and just talk. I'm not gonna make you. He's been doing very well. Shout out to him. But you gotta talk about how you are when you sober. Because I don't know. I do not know. Yes, I mean, Dijak deserved that. But I think like Gacy's gonna go a lot more. Now he can go bother somebody else, and maybe they might be getting back into the fold because he just don't sit down. The Wolf Dogs on a hunt. I'm gonna say it to my bleed blown dry. It is the most interesting thing. I find it so cool. I'm sorry. Wolf Dogs are in a hunt. I'm sorry, I find it so cool. It's just me. But yeah, you have this match coming up. We got a whole lot of good matches coming up. Like I said, I predicted the show. Real quick, I'm gonna run through a prediction for. Well, we already know who won this match. It was Dijak versus Joe Gacy. Great match though. It wasn't expecting that match to be great, but like I said, gonna be advocating for that to be a Halloween Havoc match. Definitely somewhere down the road. I need somebody to spin the wheel and make a deal on that because that was good. That was a good match. Also, we have now coming up, we have this match, which is Chase U getting another second chance at the NXT titles with Braun Breaker versus Corbin. I don't know, because we're still in limbo. I feel like they're not going to fully let Braun Breaker, pardon me, they might not let Braun Breaker into SmackDown fully. Right now, they're giving him matches with the same person. So I feel like they're not going to give him that much time on SmackDown until they figure out what they're doing with the tag team titles. Could it be changed tonight? I'm not sure. I don't see that happening. And then, like I said, with now Luca Crucifino joining the family and Tony going after the NXT championship, now Stacks don't got to be by himself. See the factions, man. Everybody's trying to be the bloodline. Everybody's trying to be, you know, the Judgment Day. Got the mud. Now we got a full family. The family got a lawyer to clean up the mess. You know, you got to find somebody who's going to be able to drive the getaway car when, you know, they need to put the body in a location that nobody else knows where the body's going to go. So they have that. You have a lot of great things going on. It's a lot of team building up here. And speaking of team building, I'm going to introduce my boss, the lady why I am on a team Those Wrestling Girls Network. We're going to start that hashtag. We're going to get that LLC going. We're going to get this network TV popping. Even if we got to invade YouTube every once in a while, we're going to get it right. Still working on this flyer. Flyers are a lot of work. I realize I'm not the best graphic designer. Like, even this took a lot. Be real honest with you. It took a lot of long nights to prepare for this, but the person that I'm bringing on to this show has definitely had all the faith in me. And when somebody has faith in you, you just got to get it going. When they say, let's go, you said, I'm going. So without further ado, I want to introduce you one half of Those Wrestling Girls. She is also a fashionista. She's an icon. She's kind of the moment right now. You know, I'm about to call her mother in a second because she's mothering everything. Friend. My girl. Welcome.
Hey.
Hi, boss. How are you?
Hi, friend. Good. How are you?
I'm good, girl. I'm making people laugh in this comment section. We just watched the most crazy match.
I love it.
We just watched the craziest match happen, and now we're watching Tatum in her dark makeup literally hear Lyra talk. So we've been back. Okay. It's been a lot.
I see. So I'm tuning in. Thank you for having me, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. You know, girl, bye. You can just be like, you're my boss. So if you want me to have a meeting, you know, you got to call me.
I love it. Hey, everybody. Hey, Justin. Yes. Oh my
Nick
God. There's
just showed up.
So many people tuning into this watch along right now. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I've already think people chatting in from TWG, people on X. We got Twitch already going off the handle. We got people on Facebook liking and loving it. I mean, this seems like the party. I'm making a lot of Dijak and his crooked finger one, girl. I don't know if you saw that because you know how I feel about him.
I did. Oh, yeah. How was the finish though? Like, because I know you're a finished girl.
It was a good finish. It was I didn't think that was gonna happen finish.
Okay.
That type of finish.
That's valid.
Just like I didn't think right now that JCJ and Jasmine Nye were gonna come out with Thea Hale and Chase U after they called them losers, essentially.
Oh shit.
They did no last. So to dive into this real quick, first of all, girl, you know how I feel about the Wolf Dogs. They came out matching, girl, because Corbin got a black mask and Baron got his traditional, and Baron got a white mask, and Braun got his little dog mask. It came out looking like the Wolf Dogs. So I'm a little excited.
Oh my God.
But yeah, last week you had, and it looks like Jasmine and JC are getting pretty close. We love, yes. Shout out to Women's History Month, Miss Alicia Tyler with the hair, girl.
I'm loving it. She looks great. Okay, so all right, Braun playing double duty.
We said that. Do we think that he's gonna go into the fold fully on SmackDown, or you think they're still gonna hold on to these titles a little bit longer?
I think I can see this being a way, like the end of this match being a way for him to then go onto the main roster fully.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's one of my predictions. But I also love Baron Corbin. It's been nice seeing him at NXT.
It has been.
Yeah, I had seen a TikTok. Was it a TikTok or maybe it was a tweet? But somebody was saying how Triple H's vision, has his main goal and vision has been like the idea of like the free agent. Ooh. Where they could do it like how Braun is on the main roster. He's here, but he feels like he belongs in NXT. It feels like he belongs on the main roster. Like it doesn't feel like an NXT guy's on the main roster. Like people are able to kind of go back and forth, which I like. Like Becky was a great example of that. Like it didn't really hinder her brand at all.
Right. I like that though. Like you don't have to. You're not like. I'm not like a big complainer when it comes to brands. Mm-hmm. But I like that if I don't have nothing to do here, I can go there. Because remember when the complaint was, if you're not on TV, you're not getting paid. So if you go down to Performance Center, you're not bored, in my opinion.
Right. Because you're like constantly working, constantly trying to get better.
So right now, it looks like the Wolf Dogs are starting off strong. Corbin's starting off strong. A lot of people excited to see you, P. I don't know, girl.
Hey,
people are excited to see you. So here's the fun part. I told everybody we got to come up with a new name because the VIP is a fan club thing. So I can't use that here. So I told everybody I need to come up with a new name, put it in the chat, and I'm going to greet them like I'm going to be like they the first in the PC Center, but I can't use that because copyright infringement. Can't use that in the first 5 minutes. So I don't know what to come up with yet. So if you think you got a name, you could drop it into the bowl too.
It's gonna come to us. It's gonna come to us because I am loving the vibes. Hi, Rakarsha.
Braun Breaker is like a freight train. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
me too. I like Braun doing WWE. This man is a freight train. Like the way he ran the ropes on SmackDown, I was like, oh God, it's like a Amtrak.
How?
Ooh, that was new.
That was definitely new.
Ooh, no, y'all can't not doing this. Y'all been getting along like two frat brothers for the last couple of weeks. I'm not dealing with them acting up like that. They better get the Wolf Dogs better get it together. Okay. But Chase U's working together a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
One more person wanted to say, "Hey, P."
Hey,
hey, we love it. We love it. Yeah,
I love him.
How do we feel about Chase U, P?
I was gonna ask you that because I was really getting into them at one point. And then I don't know, it just felt like they kind of lost some of their steam a little bit, but I've been slowly getting back on Chase U. Team Chase U.
So here's the thing. I felt like the Chase U with him funneling money did what it was supposed to do. Because the whole storyline was you're supposed to lose morale because Chase U was built on honesty and Chase U ass whoopings. And when this whole thing kind of started falling well together, a lot of people weren't understanding the story. But then, them trying to save the school and him trying to roll dice with Out the Mud was a great introduction to Out the Mud and putting the family back on the map because that's what it was essentially supposed to do. I think that they did a great job using Chase U to do that. But again, a lot of people were very excited about Chase U. And then it was already tied into a storyline with Thea, who's like their pocket rocket, literally trying to become a
pocket rocket. I love that.
And she was trying to become a member of the Bad Girls Club. Like, girl, no, what are you doing? Like, you like you the baby. You supposed to have this never give up attitude. But I think that's what happens. And now a lot of people are starting to get it because now they got a new member, which is Riley. And then on top of that, the whole JC kind of saving with them calendars. Yo, them calendars sold out 3 times. I don't know how. I was trying to do a giveaway. They were like, she put it back, it's back on stock. Couldn't get one back on stock.
That's shocking.
So y'all ain't getting no free calendars out of me yet until they do another calendar. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I might have to just get an NXT hat from me. I don't know. Like I try, but it's working.
I like that is sold out though. I'm like, get that money.
Get that money. What else we got? A lot of people in the chat. Yeah, it helps him because they got eyes everywhere now.
Yeah.
Speaking of eyes everywhere, she was in the comments and now she's backstage. So now I'm gonna release. I'm gonna release. So yeah, everybody got the wolf dogs. I got bonnet and scarf. P, we already established, and we're gonna talk about when he bring her to the stage.
Yeah.
Good sis.
Hey. Hi, Boo. I love your thing. Everyone's favorite. I love that.
So
literally, I say that for everything. I say everyone's favorite wrestling girls, and I'm hosting them like your favorite host. Listen, I'm just embracing. That's all. And because it's my birthday week, I want to be a little cocky, just a little bit.
Woo! Chris, I'm
that shit came fast.
It did.
It did.
Like, Krista, I got one question and one question only.
What's up?
Are we shaking Tia and Tamara this weekend? Is that what's happening? Are we?
I'm disappointed that that's a question. Like, I need to know that that's happening. Like,
it's a possibility.
That's what life is all about.
Right. It's a possibility that it can happen if you've been to where we're going again. So
I can't wait.
If the music is loud enough, yes. If not, we can go somewhere else.
Yo, the food is still on my mind.
Did you see what I sent you though? Like,
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I got money in my pocket, so listen.
I got money in my pocket.
Listen, WrestleMania is like 90% figured out. So
just you got to figure out the other 10%. Got it.
Because we don't know. We don't know about the driving part. Because people talking about driving back and forth, and I said, y'all on your own. One person brought up the Amtrak from where we're at to Philly, and I said, y'all on your own. I said, y'all on your own. I will be in South Jersey. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. Yes, Pocket Rocket. She's a Pocket Rocket. Her and AJ leave the same damn size, and they move the same damn height. They move the same damn speed. I'm sorry.
Pocket Rocket. Crackhead energy for real. She gives crackhead energy.
Krista said, on crackhead energy.
She do. Like, she's one of them. She's like crackhead energy plus a sugar rush. It's just like when them eyes get real big and it just goes crazy. Like,
yo, when she start headbanging, she be like,
like, it's like, I'm tired for you after this. Like I need to go nap.
People agree with you. I'm saying. No, Dylan. That's not. I'm pretty sure it's the school. Can't be doing that. That's a whole other controversy. I like Baron Corbin's pants.
That's crap.
I like but listen, one got flame and one got fire. Oh, y'all fumbling. What are y'all doing? Crystal, let me know if I'm ahead of you again, because then I'll shut up.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. You probably are just by a little bit, but it's okay.
Okay. We got some more people just showing up in the chat. I want to appreciate everybody for doing this watch with me. There
are 115 fucking people watching right now.
Yo,
love this.
It's like a fucking record.
Love
this is amazing. Like, because listen, I could kiki and joke. Everybody, I think it's my fault too, because I joke a lot on Twitter when NXT is on. Like when Sean Spears showed up, I was like, Ariana, what are you doing?
Chill.
Anybody who knows me, every time somebody show up, I'm like, Baron, Ariana, what are you doing here? Out the chat.
I just wanted to know, like, why didn't he come? Like, I need a perfect 10. Like, I need it. Like, I need to see.
He said he's done with that.
I just need perfect a little bit of something of a 10. Like, that's just it.
I did enjoy that.
You don't have to be the whole 10 gimmick like before, but just give me a little bit, like, incorporate it somewhere.
So everybody agrees with your comment that Thea Hell acts like she's on the white line.
That is the nicest thing.
Nick is a sweetheart. Nick is a sweetheart. Nick, I need your help. Between you, between you, Matt, and Zoe, and also Rakarsha, I need a new name. I can't use VIPs. I need something different. So y'all gotta help a sister out. Real bad.
Chris is good at naming stuff.
I knew you was gonna put me on the spot. I felt it in my spirit.
Because no, you really are though.
My spirit said P's gonna put you on the spot. Thank you for never steering me wrong, spirit. Let me figure it out, and I will definitely get back to you.
Wait, Duke is useless. Why would you run a victory lap in the ring when Baron is right underneath the rope? I'm sorry. I'm so invested. Oh, okay. Tossing him into the corner. You useless, Duke. He stay making me mad every single week. Like, you just tall for no reason. They about to do this spot on the table, but knowing Braun is going to break in half.
You know what's crazy? I love to see that Chase is wrestling, but it's so weird to see him as a wrestler, if that makes sense.
No, totally. I feel the same way about Grayson Waller.
Yes.
A lot of people do.
About him as just like the host of a show. And then it's like, oh, wait, he got a mat. Oh, that's his music? Like, oh, okay. That's how he look at wrestling gear?
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. No. Damn.
I know it must hurt when that table don't break.
I still think the Wolf Dogs might take this.
Button-up, though. I don't think we've ever seen somebody wrestle in a legit button-up sweater.
This is what I'm saying. Like, it's just like, he looks like the kid, like, who got bullied. So he was tired. He put that little pocket protector away, and now he threw up his hands. And now he's fighting. Hey, birthday twin.
Who else is in here? Rakarsha. What day is Rakarsha's? Oh, you and Rakarsha have the same birthday.
Same birthday, yeah. It's a turn up.
No, let's see. Oh, welcome to Twitch. Welcome.
Oh my God, this is so cool.
Oh, welcome. This is amazing.
Welcome. Listen. The spear is done, by the way. This match is over. Yeah, see? Never count on the Wolf Dog. Never count them out. They had a little disconnect there, but the Wolf Dog is always gonna bark up top. Look at they done made Thea mad. They done made Pocket Rocket upset, y'all.
Lord, her eyes is bugging out.
Yo, Pocket Rocket is gonna live in my mind rent-free for a long time.
Because earlier, I think who was that guy was talking to the other guy?
When you talking about when Fallon was talking to Riley Osborne?
They said it.
But also, you know, I think that she reminds me, like her height and everything reminds me of AJ Lee, and Wade Barrett called AJ Lee a pocket rocket. So now whenever I think of that, I think of their height. I'm like, yeah, because they both be high off the fumes. They don't do drugs, they don't do alcohol, but they high.
Or something. What Thea's doing?
Yo, Thea about to turn on homegirl right about now. Look. Where's she going? Thea, where are you going? She should have just clocked homegirl right then and there. Yo, I like how Carmelo is giving us, what's that movie? I gotta look up the movie now because the four guys standing behind him and all that give me that same type of feel in his heel era. His jacket's been on fleek.
Yes, I love that.
But as you guys know, look, he said Andre Chase got the Olympic sevens taken out the Wolf. No, he does not, because they just lost.
But he had them on. What are you saying?
Yeah, he did.
I think that when is Jordan? When they gonna do? I would not be surprised if, like, when they do a collab with Jordan, because Jordan should be. They are endorsing Jordan and putting more bread in his pocket.
Who else wrestles in Jordans?
Everybody.
Yes, Roman, it feels that way. They love the Miz.
Usos, I believe.
Well, what's the name was just on the episode of I remember Punk being on an episode at YouTube. Is that Complex or is that somebody else that always does a series about sneakers?
That's Complex.
Yeah, so maybe they could start just pushing that.
This is what I'm saying. Pat McAfee had on the
the
11s.
The 11s, yeah, the 11s.
I don't know numbers. All I know is I got the 1s and the 7s.
She ain't running out with the drugs, y'all.
I feel like Carmelo is losing his color. Like he looks pale. He looks very.
Well, he's not supposed to be. He's not supposed to be glistening and shining as a face.
No,
as a heel, in my opinion.
He's not supposed to be as glistening.
Yeah, he was glistening as a face.
No, what I'm saying is, it just looks like, you know, when you wake up and you shower and stuff, whatever, you don't put lotion on. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Not saying you got to be shiny. Shit, I'm shiny.
He could have He could have greased up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, act like your mama raised you right.
Yo, I could not go out the house without my mom fucking slathering my fucking
cocoa butter. Like,
listen.
In the winter time, that palm is that thick right here in the palm of the hand. You rubbing it on, you rubbing it everywhere, and that's it. Like,
don't wake up in my house with dry lip, because when I tell you, it was the end of the finger to the in the morning before you went to bed, like outline. Like people used to think that like outline, and I used to have to go in the bathroom and wasn't allowed to leave without crack lips, knuckles, and I always had to have a hat on. Remember, those not playing them games because she said insurance was expensive. Insurance was expensive, and nobody got time to go to the doctor. Those were her exact words. So
you could tell me all was raised by black parents.
Right. You get sick, you still going to school.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I would literally have to be on my deathbed for my mom to let me stay home from school.
Dude, the thing about me when I get sick, my legs hurt, so I can't move. So when I say my legs hurt, like I can be like, oh, I got a headache. Oh, you know, my whatever. But when my legs hurt, my aunt be like, oh shit, like that would be her favorite word. Like, cause where am I going? Where am I going besides in the bed? My legs hurt, can't move. She used to be over me.
Same. Over me. Always have to have a hat on. But y'all let me know what y'all think, because I told one of my my big takeaways from tonight is the return of this man. And I don't want to go off the grain and be biased. I thought the comeback was a little less theatrical than what it was supposed to be.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
Because
this is why we're all friends, but continue.
Nah, because like, you know what it is? It's no shade to him, but it's not like that's somebody that everybody was like checking for him. Like, where is he at? When is he coming back? When is he gonna be there? When he's gonna be that? So it was like it was more like, oh, okay, cool. Not like no shade, no tea.
Yeah, I and like I said, so since the guessing game was out, like really out of pocket with so many names, who would you think it would have been besides Sean Spears? Not to diminish, because listen, I said the production wise for us to not know who it was perfect. It was the best that we've seen in a long time. Like everybody, I feel like trying to compete with CM Punk showing up out of nowhere. In that sense, I feel like that's what everybody's trying to do, and they nailed it. Only we were in Chicago, so you like if CM Punk don't show up now, you're pretty much just gonna go to your bed and be like, you know, it's okay. But then when he showed up, it was like, holy crap, everything's happening in wrestling and it's cool again. But with this, I felt like they were trying to like capitalize on Jade finally debuting in the Rumble, because a lot of people were surprised about that. Okay.
I just knew like it had to happen. I was not.
You're right. You're right. Like a lot of people trying to capitalize on surprises, and I felt like that's what this was. Because imagine if he had showed up in the Royal Rumble. He just left. A lot of people didn't even know he left AEW.
I did not. I was like,
yeah, because I remember him saying he left AEW for the time being, and then his wife had announced she was pregnant. So I was like, all right, maybe he's taking some time. He hadn't been doing any indie shows either, so I was like, maybe he's just taking real time. So for him to be back here. Like, what names did you guys have in your pot?
Aleister Black.
There we go.
Yeah, the vignettes was giving me
more Aleister than Sean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Brian thinks it was whack.
He whack. Just kidding.
Listen, maybe you say it that way, then I say something else.
I want to say peace to the chat. Piece of the chat. There we go. You're just gonna kick it up. So and then you know what I said, guys? I said, listen, I don't need to. Yeah, well, he's about to make his way out soon. What's up with the chair? I like that they let him keep his original name. That's fine. I feel like that was a Triple H deal. Him and Shawn Michaels probably agreed to that. Like he could be himself here, because I think that's also the grab that they have for a lot of them coming back is like, all right, fine, you want to be yourself. Because a lot of people, like Brian and you and I all talked about it originally. Like a lot of people, I think, are realizing they're WWE guys over the years. I think he's one of them. Because the minute I saw Cody, I was like, yeah, everybody's gonna follow. And then Punk showing up was another. And then Andrade coming back was another. He realized he was
Black to come back. I really want to see him hit a black mask on somebody.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying Buddy too.
Yeah, Buddy could come back.
Yeah.
If he come back, I want to see how it's going to play out with the Dom Rhea thing, because Dominic is about to be married, like legit married, and like.
But you know what? I think this is the wrong place to talk about it. I don't think the Judgment Day is going to last that long. I think that
come to an end soon.
Yeah, I think that with Andrade kind of peeking his head last night said a lot of things. Like him and Damian and Dominic, which they haven't done in a long time, mind you. Zelina Vega and Carlito and all of them were on their back for a couple minutes. The only time they really spoke like bad was with Bad Bunny. And they spoke Spanish to each other, but a lot of people knew what they said, but we don't really know what they said. So that's hinting at something. Mm-hmm. I don't really see Andrade drawing a bloodline. So Shawn Spears looked like he's about to wash this local competitor.
He is.
I like how did they change the camera work on purpose? Or is it lagging? Or is it just me?
I don't know. I'm behind you.
No, the crowd don't give a fuck.
They don't.
Because
maybe it's gonna take some time.
So
they still want him to be 10.
This is where this comes in at. You got a lot of the crowd that's there now. One are not familiar with Ty Dillinger, Perfect 10.
Exactly.
During that time. And then a lot of this crowd as well probably never watched an episode of AEW, so they're not going to know him in AEW. So when he comes back, everybody is just like, who is this guy? Like, who is this? Like, people will watch wrestling for the in the moment type situation. So when somebody new pops up, it's just like, who the hell is this now?
Right. Like, oh,
right.
My.
Yo, and then he's talking a lot again too.
Good.
I'm not buying Shawn Spears either.
I just don't. I guess because we gotta just see the chairman is from ACW. Like a lot of people who watch AEW are gonna know he is, but a lot of people, and then I fully agree with what Chris is saying. Like I know Ty Dillinger,
right?
Like I remember people holding up pieces of paper that say 10. A lot of people now not so much. So I guess this is good that he's starting over as Shawn Spears and they don't care. He gets to build brand new, which is good. A lot of people want that to build brand new.
Right.
But his daddy named him Ty. I'm gonna call him Ty. No disrespect.
What your daddy call you? Yeah,
your papa call you Ty. I'm gonna name you Ty.
Because
your name is Tobe. Your name is Ty. He left. I forgot why he left. I think it's creative differences.
Yeah.
I don't
think he let his contract run out.
Oh wow, yeah.
And then he took a while to go to AEW too.
That chair shot was like full on, no protection. Like it went viral. He didn't come in. Yes. I remember like he didn't come in being the chairman. It was that chair shot was out of line, and it was like, oh, let's make this a gimmick. And then that ain't going nowhere either. No shade, no tea.
Rick Holland.
Vaughn, yes, he does look like someone you created on. It's like Mohawk. Yo. Yeah, 2 years, Judgment Day. Wow.
P, you on the money tonight. You like me on a win.
I really want more for Ridge.
I don't want this for him. You know why? No. Because I don't want this for him. Because the whole I need to redeem myself, but also learn how to control myself was working without anybody else interfering. Like, what is this? Like, it's almost like Sean's, give it to me. Like, what kind of crap is this?
What kind of crap is this?
Like, he's sitting there looking like one of the wolf dogs himself, kneeling on the ground with a damn chair, like, feed me more. Like, get off the floor. he didn't. We said we was going to do that. We're going to see where it goes. We got to see where it goes. Because right now he's like, listen, we need to release the demon. We already got We already got Joe Gacy crazy. We don't need Rich Holland going crazy neither.
Can I share something really quickly?
Go ahead, babe.
P, I am so proud of you. Your words with PR is back. These outfits is hot as fuck.
Thank you.
Yo, I saw this Dudley. I saw this Dudley Boy jersey, and you know me and Bubba Ray still got beef, but I wear it for Devon. And I was like, yo, the way that I saw that and I was looking at it and I pictured my outfit in my head, I'm like, that's gonna be the outfit for Wale Mania.
Yo,
that jersey.
Yo.
Wait, I want to see the jersey. That sounds lit.
Okay, hold on.
What is it? You talking about the baseball one they just dropped?
Yes, the one they just dropped on chocolate.
I could see you in the P. I saw it, and I was like, this is a P outfit.
Oh, that was a me
with the
outfit.
Right pair.
I'm changing up my look.
You?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, we all trying to change up our game out here.
Definitely see you wearing this.
I can see you, yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen, y'all gonna be dripping come WrestleMania. I love it.
We all gonna be dripping come WrestleMania.
Absolutely. Because
I cannot wait. Oh my god, I cannot wait.
So they were hinting at Douglas, and they were also hinting about Punk. And y'all know how I feel about Punk. I ain't gonna buy Punk for WrestleMania because he's not gonna be there. I hope he ruins Drew McIntyre's whole entire life.
I don't think he's not gonna be at WrestleMania. I think he's gonna do something.
He's definitely gonna be at WrestleMania. Yeah, he better be inducting Paul Lee.
It would be dope to see him interfere in Drew's match. That would actually be.
He better be there to induct Paul Lee. I know that. Shout out to Paul Heyman.
I didn't even think about CM Punk inducting him, and he's good with words. That actually might be good.
I thought about I need that shirt, Vaughn. I need that to rock slapping Cody shirt. But no, I did think about CM Punk inducting Paul Heyman. But I'm like, who else is an ECW guy that can do it?
Right.
I don't want TD. Please don't bring TD into his chat. No. He's in my box. No. He's outside on the fence. We've hung him up. He's done. The only person who would be allowed to do that, who has no contract obligation to do it, is Bubba Ray.
I can see that.
Yeah, probably Dudley Boys. I mean, they inducted Jacqueline. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
You could get Rhino. Rhino's in TNA.
You could.
Rhino's in TNA.
I mean, Paul Heyman's not a hard guy to love. Like if Roman was one of many words.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Roman was one of many words, I'm sure it would be him.
I'm sure that it can be Roman because that's not a if it was Hogan Bryan. About my jersey. Let me live on my Dudley jersey. Thank you very much. Being that Roman doesn't have to be in tribal chief mode, he can definitely deliver the speech. Because
1000%.
I love Roman. Paul Heyman saved him from sinking. Just as he saved a lot of other wrestlers from sinking.
That's so true.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
No, we don't. I don't want you to hit the chat. Let me live. Let me live. Please let your sister live. Yeah, so,
he's still gonna hit the chat. That's nothing.
Be great, Brian. Be great. But no, yeah, I feel like anybody can do it. It would have been dope if all of Heyman guys was able to come. Brock, Roman, Punk. Who else did Paul Heyman have? Like he actually managed.
He's managed a lot of people over the years, and I didn't realize till I looked at the Wikipedia. I'm like, you have a CAA agency of Hollywood resume of managed wrestlers. Like he could literally had his own agency. Big Show. Well, that's not happening.
And he gives really good advice. Like he can see people and be like, "No, you need to be doing this. You need to lean into this." Damn, now that y'all said it, I really would love to see CM Punk induct him.
He also didn't he work with the Steiners at one point in time? Like, weren't they close at one point in time? Which is why he went back to NXT to help. Oh, Ilya is just clean, man. Like, I need P, if you could find out where he getting these suits from, that would be a good gift to me. Because
I will definitely try and find out because he always looks
fresh.
Yes.
Like he gives what's the name used to talk about, Triple H and Ric Flair used to talk about always coming as champions with the suits and pressed to dress. Like that's how he dresses traditionally.
Ilya looks like the type of person that if lint is falling on his hoodie, he's gonna look at it. He's gonna look at it. You know how like in Twilight when they maximize the vision before it falls on him, and the lint is gonna go somewhere else. Like it's not gonna fall on him. I'm sorry, y'all.
All right, listen. This whole mob faction thing, I find this genius. They did this on the 25th anniversary of The Sopranos. They said no, we're gonna keep Sopranos going all year round. Because now they got Lucifino looking like looking clean, boy.
Yep. Something about it works too.
And I was telling people, I'm
like, know who he looks like?
Who?
He looks like Steve Blackman with like more hair.
Thank you. Looks like. Thank you. And slimmer. Because remember how Jack Steve Blackman used to be?
Yeah.
Oh, look at them coming out together. Too bad she about to turn on you, sis.
These ladies turn on each other? Absolutely.
Real quick, thank you to the chat for hanging in there. Wow, 133.
This is amazing.
I'm so
wait till they find out. Wait till I start playing to Stand and Deliver. Ooh. I think I was gonna slow down with just a roadblock. No.
I'm excited.
Me too.
I sent a couple of messages and a couple of emails. I'm hoping a couple people respond, but we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, Brian, I think so. It has to happen tonight. Because do we have anybody going up for the NXT Women's Champion that Stand and Deliver?
No, they're not even running she's not even worried about the contendership because she just gave her number one member of her fan club a freaking title shot. Yo, I'm so excited to see the Kabuki Warriors back in NXT though.
Yes. Please.
Yes, look at them. And they even letting them use their old music. I live for this. A lot of people I love this. I'm just so
Me too.
Even Kyrie Singh getting come back in her personal style. I just love them both together.
Me too.
I'm just so upset that the fact of how when she came back over in Saudi Arabia, like the pop wasn't as big because they're just like if she would have came back over in the States, the way they would have popped for her, they would have.
Oh god, it would have went crazy.
If she'd have came back in London, everybody would have lost their goddamn mind.
Yeah, I agree.
It would have erupted because she was holding down the fort there too because it was between there and Japan. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he had a dark. Well, I meant to talk about that, but I was gonna wait till next week. He's been doing their house shows down in Florida. He did his third one this past weekend, so I'm excited to see what he's about to do to Fit Finley's son, y'all.
Nice.
He was doing wrestling shows.
Oh, who knew?
He's in WWE full time.
Dylan coming through with the facts.
Let me see. I think they're turning on each other.
The ring. Good thing I did take that nap because I'd have been tired if I missed it.
What time does that come on?
Dark Side. I'm gonna be knocked out. I ain't even gonna front.
Thank God for the nap I took, y'all. Cause
I literally took a nap. Like I literally sat on the couch and crashed because today
couch naps hit different.
Today drained me. Okay.
Your couch is dumb comfortable too. My ass would be knocked out.
Literally, I have my Harry Potter fleece blanket on the long part of the couch, and I literally just made it up. I lay there. Okay, I lay there. That's my new workstation from when I'm working from home. That's it.
I love that for you. I love that for her because ain't nothing like a comfortable couch. You could just.
Couch naps truly hit differently, yo.
One time,
War fanny pack.
Huh?
They got a Raw is War fanny pack. That was
I wanted that, but instead I bought the bucket hat instead.
Chalk line?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wanted that, but I wanted the bucket. I got the bucket hat instead. I was gonna get that, but
they got the Stone Cold Steve Austin Shattered Glass jacket on sale for $150.
That has your name on it. P. It's leather. It's gonna be cold.
The Raw bucket hat is cute. Seeing I see it.
What happened?
The Raw bucket hat is cute.
I'm trying to tell you, because if it's trying to rain on me in Philly, I'm gonna be like, nope. Not today saying, not today neck.
Not today neck. Not today
ankles. No. This is gonna be what do I always call it, Patricia? This is going to be an exhibition.
Yeah. Yes. An exhibition.
An exhibition.
Yes.
2K, yeah, 150. Yo, the jackets were the high points.
I am Gryffindor. How dare you ask me if I'm a Slytherin or a Hufflepuff?
Vaughn, that's me. I'm a Hufflepuff. She's a Gryffindor. I'm Hufflepuff.
Gryffindor, Hufflepuff's Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw, yeah. We forgive you though. Yeah, 150. Their sale was good. If you saw my reel and you ain't gonna buy nothing from that sale, you're bugging. Because that was one of their best markdowns.
Go over. I was like,
look, I have to show Vaughn, y'all. Look.
Wait, let me make the screen big real quick.
So cute.
Oh, I love that.
I love it.
Thank you. I have the bottle. You know what I have? I have 2 Harry Potter blankets on my couch. One is just like one of them decorative throw blankets. So it's the blanket of the Marauders map.
Ooh, lit.
And then I have the Fleece Gryffindor.
Antoine is Slytherin.
Oh, okay. Drop your houses.
Yeah, everybody drop their Harry Potter house right
now.
Look at Kyrie. Okay, Kyrie. You got the 2 lunatics in the ring together. I want that. That was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. I'm sorry. It was given kind of OnlyFans for a second, but I like it.
Wow, OnlyFans.
It was because the homegirl did her bent over thing, and then Tatum did her whole twist out the ring type deal. It was working. Listen, Tatum, I'm proud of Tatum Paxton. She's come a long way. Mm-hmm. She and you know what's funny? Her and Rhea Ripley were on the same path. Because remember when Rhea Ripley showed up all blonde and like a little bit emo?
The new Charlotte Flair.
Who?
She was giving Charlotte for a sex set.
But now it seems like she's coming into her own like darkness and stuff like that. And the same thing with Tatum, because Tatum, they tried to make Tatum at one point was gonna be Ivy Niles, like right hand. And I was like, that doesn't work for me. I see her more in like, I see her coming outside Undertaker style on a motorcycle jacket. And now that she's doing this whole like stalker thing, I think it's working for her. I see her creeping up on somebody or being dark or being eminent, and all her promo work is great. Like all her promo work is really good. So Tatum's kind of, I like her. She's one to watch for me.
Yeah, I agree. I'm intrigued.
This match is good though.
Now Asuka's gonna kill you.
Oh, you know how. Listen, NXT would be NXT, but they love them some Asuka.
That's
nice.
Who's the crazy out of the 2, Kyrie or Asuka?
Ooh.
Probably Kyrie, because you see how she be kicking people straight in the back of the head. She don't care.
Oof.
Hey, who fight? Wait, who beefing in the back? Wait, who fighting? Oh, wait, no. Wait.
Who this?
Oh, that's that pocket rocket stuff.
Late.
So
okay, I see.
That was okay. Go ahead. You could tell us who it was. I couldn't tell.
That's Thea Hell against Kiana James and her little sidekick.
Is he?
Yeah.
Why is she not fighting with people her height? I don't get it.
Because ain't nobody her height.
Now, Krista.
Ain't nobody. I'm just saying. Who's she supposed to fight? A chair? A stool?
You say ain't nobody her height, damn.
The ring post? I don't know.
Listen, Thea is tired of y'all messing with her. All she want to do is wrestle and be champion like a boy, and they just picking on her.
Not wrestle and be champion like a boy. Oh, these RVD shorts are cute.
Not y'all shopping on Chalkline, but please
they got the Brock Lesnar jacket on sale for $54.
Who's buying that?
Tony Brock.
They said we don't care for you no more.
First of all, they got Hogan on sale too. They got the retro Hogan on sale. I think the hoodie's like $50 and the shorts are like $18. They trying to get rid of that shit.
Yo, I was mad. I wanted the same. I think Patricia, you got a pair of Austin 316 shorts, right?
No, I got the MetroCard shorts.
Okay, they had the freaking ones on sale for $18. By the time I went into that, to click on it, gone. All they had was XL. I had to get it. I was like, no, I can't even finesse these. Not even if I wear like my bag, I could not finesse those. They had the Shawn Michaels shorts on sale for 18, gone. I was like, God damn! Like, when did this sale even start?
I think I might have to get this Brock Lesnar one. Y'all know how I feel about ponytail Brock.
All his shit probably gonna be on sale ever since that shit came out.
Oh yeah,
it probably will.
Did I get it? Yeah.
It's like, do you give any fucks?
I mean, I like ponytail Brock.
Yeah, Vaughn, 18.
So funny.
Krista's jacket was affordable. The jacket, another jacket I got for someone is affordable. The Austin baseball, everything was affordable. It was a great sale. Like but I knew they're gonna drop some new shit because they were also hinting at Punk. So I'm waiting for that before I buy anything else more. Because y'all know how I feel about CM Punk.
That makes sense.
Yo, this Bam Bam Bigelow one too. This button up, I was like, nah, this shit go crazy. Like I could definitely wear a Bam.
Yeah,
Bam
I got a pair of sneakers for that. I hope he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame because he would do good. It would do good for South Jersey because he's like a hero in Neptune. They love him in Neptune.
Really?
He was from Neptune.
Oh, and they got my size.
Get it?
Yeah, that's a sign. That's a sign.
That's a sign,
right.
Girl.
Okay, all right. I'm getting it.
Let's see.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey. So, anybody else get 2K yet or no?
I want it so
bad. I don't have a system. I'm about to say I don't have a system. I would love to though.
So they have it on Xbox, but Xbox graphic be crazy sometimes. But I think I'm gonna get it and just play on Peter's console.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. Okay. Like a lot of glitches happen that I don't think are supposed to happen, but they happen anyway. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm just gonna get it just for the hell of it.
Yeah, I heard it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like they got a lot of like the. It's not the story mode. I forgot what it's called, but I heard that was lit.
I think I saw a clip of it. The story mode. Yeah, Brian definitely going to go get it. I think I'm going to get it. I'm going to download it. I want but I like my things physical, so I definitely want to get the Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair. I think, are they the digital cover copy, or is that like a physical copy I can get in the store? Sorry if I wasn't paying attention.
I think it's a special, no, I don't. They're on the deluxe one.
Yeah.
I think it's both. I think you.
Oh my god! I gotta go get that. I gotta go get it. I'm gonna order it. I gotta get it. It's physical copy edition. Yeah, I need that. That's the history in the. That's something that you've been waiting since childhood.
I would literally just buy it just to have it, and the next time I see good stuff, I'm like, "Hey, girl, you're gonna have to."
Listen, them PS5s are gonna go on sale. PlayStation, Sony gonna drop something new. That's me. Y'all know me. I'm a sale girl. There you go.
And listen, move out the way. I'm playing. Move.
Nah, I'm gonna get my little cousin Seth and be like, Seth, just remind me which one is kick and which one is finisher and where's the RL because I'm gonna need a little refresher. Just give me that and he can play all he wants. I don't even care about that. I just need the cover.
Wait, so Charcoal don't got no discounts? What's happening? I thought I had a 15% off.
So here's the hack you want to hack. Mm-hmm. Try and order it through their Instagram page and see if their Instagram page has a code. Because that's how I got
it. The hack.
I did. I went through the Instagram. But I didn't see the Bam Bam Bigelow one at first.
Oh, okay. Damn, that sucks.
It's fine. It's only $60. You know, Klarna's everywhere.
I love me some Klarna.
Okay. Listen, Klarna never did me wrong.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, okay, Tatum, you tried, but that was good. That was really good.
It's
okay, girl.
Right now.
Okay. What do we think of Lyra Valkyria, y'all? I talk about her a lot, but I've never heard outside opinion.
I think she has a lot of I can see why she's champion. She definitely has the it factor. When she was her matches with Becky, I was really into it. I wasn't like, what? Okay. I was like, okay. You know, she beat Becky Lynch for a championship. So it's and I think I was worried, is she gonna follow up that momentum? But I think she has.
I think so. I think she's done it. Like I said before, she's done a great job at working. Like a lot of people weren't really looking at her. Kyrie looks hurt. She did a good job at working, and it's up to her. Is working her best advantage, and I think that's a great thing to point out. I think a lot of people. Ooh, nice. Okay. See, work. But I think for her to be a workhorse and be the championship right now, it hasn't been dull for me, because I like that whole come one, come all attitude. Because the only person that didn't get that long, that I felt like it was dull at one point was Mandy Rose. But Mandy Rose did what she could with that belt. To have it for a year is amazing. But after a while it got redundant.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Which is why when Roxanne won, it was exciting, because it was like, all right, fine, we give it to the person a fresh face like it's supposed to. Oh, nice, that was clean. But for me, Tiffany didn't get that much time with the belt either, and Roxanne, she's on this whole I never lost it in the first place kick, but every time they give her a chance, is interfered somehow. I would like for that to stop happening.
Maybe it ain't time for her to have that belt again.
I don't think so. I think that's how they feel. I think they want her. And me, part of me, I think they want her NXT a little bit longer. That's why they keep doing that.
Excuse me.
Oh, jeez. She's small too.
Physical.
Yeah, it's an exhibition.
Oh, damn.
Jeez. Yeah, they working each other real good. That's why I'm saying you never can get me disappointed in Lyra, because she keeps putting on why I deserve for y'all to look at me as champion, and I like that. Woo! So close. Damn. Would be crazy if they were tag team champions, though.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, and so we're gonna get into it after the. No, so good.
No.
I spoke too soon, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh Lord. Oh. Damn.
They killed it.
They did. Another 4.5 on the Richter scale. That was good.
Especially we knew that they wasn't going to drop that belt.
No. But now we got a twist in the story where wasn't even getting kicked in the back of the head.
By who?
Lyra accidentally kicked Tatum in the back of the head.
Yep, Brian, they turning tonight.
I don't know. We got how many weeks we got till Stand and Deliver?
4.
Yeah, got 4 weeks to figure it out.
Oh my goodness. I love seeing them at NXT. I love it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Beating the shit out of her. Oh shoot, where'd she come from with the white outfit?
Yee.
What?
I'm behind you.
I didn't say a name at all.
No,
as soon as you said her outfit, I knew who you were talking about. That's why I'm laughing. Jesus Christ. Ariana, what are you doing here? Ariana, what are you doing here? She said she said she Cora Jade now. Oh, okay. Wait a minute now. Wait. Wow. Come on, sis. Girl. Ooh.
That looked brutal AF.
Ooh. Look at Vic. Almost broke her damn arm. Jermaine, where you been? Don't tell me you're getting ready for another podcast. But welcome to the chat. Welcome. Yo, where was Roxanne?
Hey, Jermaine.
Okay. Listen, Brian, we ain't get a heel turn. We got something we definitely got a heel turn, all right. This is much better. Finally. Well, we know. I feel like we know what's going into Deadline. I feel like this is it. No, man. I don't know, man. Listen, I've been telling her mama, AJ, probably talking in the back of her head, saying, listen, you ain't hard enough. You need to get in there and show them what I taught you. I'm mother. Like, you let it loose. And that's what happened. And it's been progressing. The way she walked out last week, definitely been progressing. Shucky ducky quack quack.
Shucky ducky.
Oh boy. I want to thank you ladies so much for joining me on this, because normally I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall, literally, but y'all make it 20 times fun.
40 people right now.
Yes. Why are we blaming it on Punk? Stop doing that, Brian.
Yo, Punk done rejuvenated NXT. Oh my god, really quick before I head out, can we I just saw the Darby spot recently, and I am like, oh my god.
When I tell you, see, there are certain things that I miss in WWE that AEW does. And although that spot was definitely fucking brutal as hell, that's just something that brings the excitement back in wrestling. Now, everybody black in the congregation ain't that much money in the fucking world.
The only person who been sacrificing himself is Swerve, because he got paper stapled. He got paper stapled to him. That's the only one who's willing to sacrifice himself for the greater good. But everybody else in this community, you absolutely right. Hell no.
Ain't that much money in the world. However, when Darby did that fucking drop, and I didn't for Matt, who moved who? Matt moved Nick or Nick moved Matt? Whatever.
Matt moved Nick.
So for him to move him like that, it was just, I wonder what he was thinking in his mind. Like,
no, it was this. Jermaine hit it right. Jermaine hit it right on the money, because that was some old school stuff.
It is. But still ain't that much money in the fucking world. I would do something else. I would pull out the bat something.
I would at least get some sort of like trick glass. Like, I'm not falling through a legit glass window.
You got to get real glass so somebody can cry them a river.
Shit crazy.
You got to use real glass.
That's true. You know, I'm not gonna try to make sense of it. I'm gonna look at it as a tribute. And glad it wasn't none of my people. It was Darby Allin, who already be seeming to have a death wish of some sort.
Did you see his back though afterwards? Like,
yo, his back was.
It was so kind of eerie how it just slowly started. Like, you just see the blood, and then it just starts trickling,
like
it's like a little
70s horror movie.
Yes, like,
and then he went back out there and wrestled.
No, he had
but
to.
That's him.
Because Sting wasn't gonna be out there by himself.
His sons was holding down the fort. It was doing a good job.
Fuck that. Ric Flair asked then leave Ric Flair out the ring, but I don't even know if they picked up Ricky Steamboat from off the side of the apron. Nobody saw that man get up off the floor.
Jesus.
Yo, Sloan definitely just said hamburger meat. I'm dead for both of them. Apparently he only needed 10 stitches out of that.
Only 10 stitches.
It was probably the side, his left side, this side right here, and the other one you just plucked out, wiped out, put band-aids on. That's it.
Okay, everybody's agreeing with me. It's definitely giving more AJ. Roxanne Perez stepping on somebody's arm. I don't know. She stepped on homegirl's whole hand. And she didn't miss neither. Straight on the finger palm. I don't know. This is what she might need. She been too nice.
Her shoulder.
Listen.
Ooh.
Her friend
The elbow.
Yep. Her friend Cora said, you know what is funny? You know what I think this is? If Lyra becomes injured, it's gonna be a whole how does it feel to lose your title without losing it in the first place type shit. Think about it.
That's good.
Think about it.
All right.
Who's that? The dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Ava and Sean to be up there. Damn, they making my girl Ava look bad, like she can't run them up. They all crazy over here. The parking lot ain't safe. Now the ring ain't safe. What's next?
Nothing is safe.
Nothing is safe for NXT.
See, if it was William Regal, They already would have been in a War Games match. I'm just saying.
I'm about to be like, everybody knows about War Games, and everybody been losing their shit.
I gotta go, ladies, but thank you for having me, Siendol.
Yes, Queen PR. Before you go,
birthday girl.
Yes, before you go, do a quick plug before we get into Fallon versus Blair Davenport. Where can everyone find you? Thank you so much.
Of course,
for coming
first,
in.
I want to shout out everybody that's watching because this is literally a record number of viewers for a live stream on our platform. So kudos to that, and I love everybody in the comments. Love you guys. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Queen3_PR. Check out a new blog post I just put out. You can go to my Instagram and find the link. It's my road to WrestleMania and some other things. And I'm working on a guide to WrestleMania week in Philly. So everyone's been really helpful on Twitter, tagging all. I wish I can tell you guys how many fucking wrestling shows there are in Philly that week. Like at least 50. Like it's insane. I want to shout out Jay Bougie, who is booked on 3 shows already that week.
Everything bougie.
And I'm pretty sure that is going to increase. I want to shout out Krista B and I's interview with Emilio and everything that Krista has cooking for us. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for Fan Club.
See you tomorrow.
Love y'all.
Bye, babe.
My birthday girl.
Bye.
Yes, girl. So, as this match
I should have said this when P was up here.
What?
But I am relaunching Unapologetically Eclectic with the new everything. And I'm not gonna mention that.
I don't have a tambourine. I'm gonna order a tambourine on Amazon. So every time y'all literally announce some good news, I literally just send y'all audio of a tambourine because let the church say amen. Yes, Krista. Yes.
Switch platforms again.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because I had to. I get to be more creative this time. But what I have next after the relaunch of the website, just stay tuned. I'm excited.
I'm so excited for you. I know that's your baby, that's your love, that's your tried and true. And it's such a great platform. It's such a poetic platform to me, especially. So I'm so excited. We're too busy. Somebody was explaining to me, like, where's the husband? And I was like, probably waiting to support me from afar because I'm just busy. Like, y'all letting me do this alone has ignited this creative bug in me that I'm just like, I didn't realize I could do so much. So I could definitely understand. You do this, you work in media, you're killing it here on those wrestling girls, and then you're kind of like, what else? Like, what else? What else?
And then when I feel bad when I don't like put stuff out when I say I'm gonna put it out because I just be so tired. Like,
no, it happens.
I'll be like, yo, what the hell is happening? Like, I just be so tired, and I'm like, no, I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep shaking, I gotta keep going because I definitely just need to get my stuff together. That's it. Like, I definitely need to get my stuff together. So yes, I'm relaunching Unapologetically Eclectic after I get my life together.
Listen, all about getting life together. All about that. So speaking of which, Darby Allin and that's the weird part too. But he is really one of the healthiest and the most active on that roster.
Yes.
Like I could only count on my hands maybe 7 times he has taken a full break.
He reminds me of Jeff Hardy pre-drugs. Because Jeff Hardy pre-drugs, he's never like broken anything. He's never injured himself. Like, he was really like doing all them spots and stuff. Yeah, bruised and sprains and stuff, but to be injured and out, never. Now, I mean, he's like 40 something. It's gonna happen.
Listen, his daddy Sting was out there with him. So listen, we going hard, go home. These people in North Carolina came to see a show. He said, okay, show bet. And that's exactly what happened. Yeah, I agree. Antoine definitely had a conversation with homegirl Cora. Cora told stop being nice.
Mm-hmm.
Stop sitting in the corner. Stop being a baby. Wait, yes. Thank the heavens. My girl is back. Thank I knew it. The minute that they had a match with their Black before it involved, she was gonna come back. I love it. Love it. Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack on that. I love the hair. Yes, girl. Right. Listen, Fowler's becoming the favorite out here. Because look, she got people's help, people going to her for advice. Yes, listen, that's what you get, Blair. You can't be jumping people in the parking lot. That's what people get their lick back. If this had been New York, it would have been next week. It would have been the next day, but people got to wait months. I'm just saying. You can't assume people to not they have their lip back. Booker T look tight. He like, why is everybody interfering in the matches?
It's triggering him. He got PTSD.
Yeah, from getting snuck out in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Okay. Just announced that Seth Rollins will be at WrestleMania World on Friday, on the 5th, and the Cody's on and the meet and greet is on sale right now. Y'all just announced CM Punk so I can pay my money because him and if I do get to meet Trick, just so y'all know, might have the white marker on hand to get that signed. Yo, Jasmine, I want to know where Sean's finding these girls.
That's a dope outfit too.
Thea.
We came up short. I mean, we're not to get in there and win the match myself.
Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Told you. This girl is crazy.
Did she just dump her?
She's on drugs, I'm telling you.
Everybody's telling you congratulations, Love Bug.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Look at that. Yes. And if you haven't been allowed yourself to engulf in what Unapology Eclectic is, please do. She's relaunched the platform. Is definitely worth the view and definitely worth the time. It's a lot of interesting content there. I've personally loved it. I'm a very big blog person, so I've always loved your content. And thank you guys for the support. Like I said, I didn't expect this many people in the chat, but apparently watch parties and everybody wants to see how I react outside of Twitter. Because sometimes I don't tweet fast enough. That's another thing.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all do it with Twitter.
Yo, but here's the thing. Like, I actively watch it and I have to think of like qualms that are funny. It's the qualm part. You got to think outside the box. You got to think of like what's going to hit funny. I like Stella Rocco. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all excited about her. I like her.
Yeah, so
I quite enjoy her presence. I think that the agility girls, they win big time. They always going to be the attraction. So that's what they're aiming for more. Like we saw ooh and ah by Tiffany Strat. We ooh and ah about Kalani Jordan. So Rocco, she didn't get that much of a chance because she was still doing some level up work before she got injured. So now that she's back, and you know it was crazy. You know what she was out with too? Torn ACL.
What is up with everybody in that leg? I thought they really
so it's her
doing stuff, and it was all right. Everybody gonna tear. Everybody gonna.
So it was her. Yeah. It was Nakia Lyons, but Nakia Lyons is out again with an injury. It was Cora Jade. It was Wendy Chu. It was who else was out? Oh, Ariana Grace Bush came back. Same thing.
Okay,
it's like
guys.
a line.
You guys' comments. Make sure you follow Unapologetically. I'll put it right here in the chat. Make sure
in the chat, yeah.
All platforms: Instagram, Facebook.
He does not find them on Explorer Bond. Stop it. That's a good one, though. Listen,
good one.
He said NIL, huh? He said, Facebook still works.
And then once the site is up and reloaded, I would definitely drop the site where you can actually subscribe.
Yes, please do. But even, it's funny. I think that I always make a point of the transition of the 2.0 kids kind of happening right now. So who do you think is going to be from 2.0 who hasn't had that chance to be spotlighted? Who do you think's up next? It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. I like, what's her name? Jakara Jackson. Jakara Jackson, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So Ruka has another chance now. Lash Legend, she's been in the spotlight a little bit, but that spot needs to be shine brighter on her. So definitely would love to see her. Roxanne already done lost her mind. Thea Hale, I want her to get out of this crazy thing, but maybe this crazy thing may work for her.
I mean, she just got dumped. So let's see what happens.
Right, but I feel like it's gonna work for her. I can't wait to see Wendy Chu come back because I actually liked her.
Me too. Really Jermaine said
her.
bet.
Thanks, Jermaine.
Me too. I'm glad so Rocco is back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lash I think is about to definitely be a women's champion, though, in my opinion. If they don't give her that before she's out, that'll be a big L. But I think so, because remember when she used to have the Lash Lounge?
Yes,
I actually enjoyed those. She's definitely somebody that holds character, and that's what they love. You gotta hold character, and you gotta hold strength.
Nice in person. She's super dope in person.
Yeah.
Like they were all there that day. Trick Williams almost took me out with a pool ball, and we was in Texas. They was all in there. All right.
You almost got taken out, girl.
I did.
He would have saw half. You would have saw half of Brooklyn.
They was playing pool, and our table was like right next to the pool table, and it was Trick, Solo, both Usos, and I forget who else. And Trick fucking hit that pool ball, and it literally, like how I'm sitting like this, or however it was, literally like just missed my face.
And so it did a Matrix on you. Did you saw it?
Yes, I was like,
wow.
So Solo was like, "Dang, don't knock the girl out! Don't knock the girl out!" And then Jimmy and Jay was like, "My bad for him. My bad." I'm like, "It's cool. It's cool." I said, "Because y'all would have been giving me some money if it would have hit me."
Listen, you would have been ringside with a chair which was sitting on somebody's face in a custom chair because it'd be like, "Hello, you forgot who I am."
The way my bank account would have been long. No debt. Okay, no debt.
Oh, Gigi definitely wants her payback. Oh, I like me some Ariana Grace. I don't care what anybody say. She wins in my like. It's been a long time since we had a gimmick like that work. And Gigi's like, I don't want to just solve it out. I want to punch her.
Yeah.
Yo, Gigi's definitely from the Benson her side of Brooklyn. I'm sorry. That's the vibe she gives. Don't you think? She's like, I just want to punch her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, why you got no earrings in if you're gonna have this hairstyle?
Oh. But Gigi's outfits are cute though. Yo, I think Ariana Grace. Yeah, she does. I think Ariana Grace just want a friend, y'all. I don't know. I think she just wants friends.
Probably. Most likely. Most likely. Dang, he changed fast.
See, what is this? I teach you to embrace. We don't need none of that. That's the point. Hello. All right. This is the new faction that we talk about. No Quarter Catch crew. Did you watch last week?
The No Quarter Catch. What is that?
I wish Black was in the comments because he explained it further. But if anybody else understands what it fully means, I don't. So if anybody wants to explain it, please do. But basically, their whole stick, what I get is that they're always ready to wrestle, always ready to defend. And no matter what match you have, you never know who you're going to compete against. So last week they had the Heritage Cup, and they found out it was Charlie Dempsey. And Drew Gulak's basically leading the pack. Listen, Drew Gulak came a long way from being Daniel Bryan's twin goat.
That's a fact.
Thanks to Charlie, the NXT Heritage Cup outfits with the no quarter catch crew.
No quarter catch crew. That's a lot. Where's the main event?
They got to stall. It's only, you got to realize they got to stall. It's only 9:40. It's only 9:40. They got to put some segments. But so far, great show. Everybody let me know in the comments what they think. Do they think we're running? Do they think this is a great show?
He literally has some bad eyes.
I know, right? Yo, Brian Kemp, same thing. All these, this is all funny. These are all the wrestling Olympic kids that they picked from the NIL. That's why I'm like, I actually like that they're all there because it works.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank real quick. I'm on X. I want to thank Backstage Brawl, the main event, Adam Bronin, all of them from Sportsnet, everybody who's been retweeting, helping me out this tonight. Thank you. Like y'all have really been interactive tonight, and I love it. It makes me excited about Stand Deliver. And here we go. Look at who it is.
I can't.
What? You'll see. Look at who just showed up. They about to announce another invitational. You just screamed so loud we couldn't even hear your voice.
Oh.
Good mic though.
Oh, thank you. I had to get the wire because the other wire broke.
I hear you. Hey man. Hey, Mr. Regal.
I thought he was gonna. All right, don't say nothing because you know you behind me.
Okay. I'm muting the mic actually.
Okay.
I'm mad they cheering this show, Poppy though. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That's your father.
The Heritage Cup Championship means the absolute world to me because that championship represents outstanding competitors from the British and European scene for generations. And so every time that cup is contested, all the ladies and gentlemen came before me from Europe. It's a tribute to them. And I take that very, very personally. So I hope you will defend this cup with the honor and integrity that it deserves. I'll defend this cup better than you ever could.
Oh!
B5 Bow Fun. I'll be watching you.
Oh,
it's the whole I'll defend this cup better than you ever could.
You hear what Vic said? Vic said he made it known. You still lay too old, brother. Watch your mouth.
What is going on with the...
He said he don't have his cup no more. Come on, Lash. Fix it, girl.
That was the last time he spoke.
Look, he's sad. He don't got his cup. He don't got his Goldie no more.
Are you okay? Listen, the past and the party. Next time, we're going to be our future.
You think they headed to main roster?
Who?
Metaphor.
No, not yet. It's too early for them.
Ooh, the main event is up. The main event. The main event. The main event is up, y'all. This has been a great, honestly, Roadblock's come a long way from it being that pay-per-view that's just a sticker pay-per-view. It's done a great job real quick on schooling sessions. Chris, I need a favor.
What's that?
I need you to kind of need y'all to kind of sound off about the sound off you did. These sound offs, by the way, I'm not even school session. The sound offs you done have been A1. Thank you. Because I get the feeling you always, I think that's why we scarf and bonnet, because you say a lot what I'm thinking out loud, and then sometimes I'll say something inappropriate and you be like, no, don't say that. That's probably why we work the way that we do. But I feel like your first two sounds offs, one you did back to back, they've been spot on.
Thank you. I was thinking about working on one today. Well, yesterday. I gotta go curse off this dog because if she don't
you need to step away for a second.
No, she outside the window like she's not even my dog.
I wonder what people are saying on Twitter. Dare I read Twitter during this time? And it says, looking in the Josh, shout out to Josh Gershom on the way, who I had on Watch What Happens NXT, my third episode, and he literally said, looking into the damn mirror.
Oh yes, my sound off. Yes, I was thinking about working off doing another one about Paul Heyman and Sting. It has been a good one. I'm so glad. Like if it had went the other way around, like the EVPs not having Sting let him have his moment,
right?
It would have won. Oh, I would have been pissed.
But I felt like that's the right thing to do. Or that's why I was saying it. Everybody was like, "Oh, they watch the EVP do something sneaky." I said, "Y'all forget. Even though they're heels, they still respect the business. They're not gonna let Sting go out like that because they seen Sting go out like that in a different promotion, and they were gonna give respect. Like, not only is Sting like a good wrestler back there, he was a locker room leader, basically. Yeah. So." For him, you can't go out losing. Like, I feel like them relinquishing their titles and them having a tournament is the best route to go because he's Sting. Like, my favorite Sting, like I said, is TNA Sting because TNA Sting was kind of the blueprint for everybody need to be on the mic and be an actor. Everybody want to be a sports wrestler and learn how to act. TNA Sting did that. Like, he was the devil's advocate. I remember his storyline with Karen and Jeff Jarrett. That shit was hilarious. Like, he was the devil's advocate there. He was also in the main event Mafia at one point, like him. And I never got to experience WCW Sting. So me seeing him at AEW Sting, I was like, damn, home brother still got it.
Discover what a dolphin feels like. Or what it's like to hand feed exotic birds.
And shout outs to Keeks, who did a great Sting appreciation night the night before and brought up a lot of points, and it made me think about, I'm like, damn, a lot of wrestlers, we always say like people are like Ric Flair or like Triple H or like The Rock or have the charisma of like this person, but Sting was really one of the blueprints for a lot of stuff that wrestlers do now, and I can appreciate that.
I agree.
So shout outs to her for that. And I know a lot of people agree.
I definitely agree to that.
Regal ain't coming out of retirement to fuck up his son, y'all. Yeah, you don't want that. We don't want we don't want murder on the dance floor. We don't want nobody to kill the groove. All right. But I do want to see who's going up against him in the Heritage Cup. Like, I really, really do. I do want to see who's going up against him in the Heritage Cup. This is great. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like, we got 57 people on. We got a lot of people. We got 73 people on X. X seems to be the wave.
Yeah.
Twitter is live too. Well, Twitch is live. YouTube's live. How do we feel about Bob Wagner?
I don't know who that is. Sometimes my Tuesdays be up and down. So
No,
this kind of looks like a mix of He looks like who love child does he look like? He looks like a love child of.
Please don't make. Okay. He got a head. He had a head injury when he was younger.
Oh, I'm not making fun of I'm talking about like the actual face. I'm not talking.
Oh, I know he's talking about Lex Luger and who else?
He gives. I feel like he gives like Lex Luger and Paul White if they were like had a love child. Big Show.
I hear that. I guess somebody put him in a cup and stuck him in a turkey baster type way.
Yes.
Okay. I had to ask.
Right.
All right, matches coming up next. Okay, we're getting Shawn Pierce versus Ridge Holland this Tuesday. That was quick. That's how I like NXT. They don't play no games. They like, nope. Sell it now. Figure it out. Oh, finally, they didn't want to give them to me tonight. They give them to me next week against Jensen. Okay. He earned a title shot. So is Jensen Briggs versus Obafemi for the North American Championship. Another person So my favorite promo of all time for the year, Krista, is please send anyone you want, but don't send anyone you want back.
Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Hold on, I'm gonna go close this window.
Okay. Hey, y'all, look at Tony Tony D'Angelo has come such a long way, y'all. Like, the way he's coming out now, chain in the back, Velcro suit on, he mean business. Like, I'm proud of Tony D'Angelo. Okay, Tony. He's somebody, too, I felt like when Carmelo Hayes and Braun were getting their chances, because, like I said, he's one of the 2.0 originals. He definitely earned his stripes enough to be in the championship. I was surprised they didn't make him North American champion first.
Who?
Tony D'Angelo. Yeah. But they did a good bet making him the tag team champion. I'll be happy for him if he wins number one contender. I'm not going to lie. Because this match can go either way.
It can go either way. I really feel like Chick is going to show up. Chick got to get his look back. It will only be great for him to do this here. And because
if he don't show up during, he's showing up after.
I feel like he needs to show up during so that it could set up that premise for Stand and Deliver.
I hear you. He just and he got the Wakanda teeth on. He really in his Killmonger vibes right now. It's Carmelo too, such a long way as far as when he first came in and he was kind of like a cocky tweener. Him and Carmelo Hayes were still making jokes and being those type of heels, to him being a face of the company and building up his confidence in his promo work, to him now even being a heel and able to evict a lot of, like, for him to pull that betrayal off and to get that kind of heat that it was, he did it and it was done at the right time, and the way he's taken it too so far, it's working. So I don't know. I'm always be a fan of Carmelo Hayes. That's why I wore my shirt. Huh?
I agree.
That's why I wore my shirt. Y'all can call me a traitor all you want, but I'm be a fan.
Come on, Mello, don't miss.
So the last time they were on NXT together, they had a match. They had a qualifying match for the NXT Championship. Let me see what time this was. This is a while ago too. Anybody else still fans of Carmelo Hayes in the chat? Well, Matt said not him. He ain't a fan, clearly. I hear you. Listen, I told y'all I had a whole funeral, didn't I?
You did.
And it says, just for FYI, I need to hang out with some friends. Oh, Matt, Nicholas, Matt, Dylan, all y'all that are my hopefuls, Vaughn. Y'all don't understand how much your support means to us. Per usual, like, you guys are religiously always there, so it means a lot. Never gonna go unnoticed. So thank you. Yep, Dylan agrees it's him. I never noticed that about Mello. Yep, Mello Killmonger. I'm telling you, that's the chains
That's a
for.
fact, though.
Yeah, and even when he had the clock, he had a clock that was on Demon Time. That was an ode to I forgot what a rapper has that same type of chain. I'm trying to remember. So I ain't even. Let me see. It was like, yeah, on Smack, but that's because Logan Paul was trolling him. So anybody that's getting trolled by Logan Paul, yeah, Flavor Flav. Thank you. That was a plan there. Demon Time. So anybody that goes up against Logan Paul is gonna be is gonna look like a face, to be quite honest.
So.
All right. Krista, who do you think has this match?
Trick Williams.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. I don't know. I might get up and shake a tail feather. You know, it's been a month. Can you believe that?
It's been a month.
It's been a month. Oh,
honestly, to be honest, I really, just for a storyline factor before I get out of here, I really want to see Tony D'Angelo take it so that Trick and Carmelo could tell one of the best stories ever at Stand and Deliver. That's what I really want. Not he getting caught by the security.
He said security got my back. Krista, per usual, it's been a pleasure, girl. Anything you want to give us notes, any other gems and drops, and you can even do a quick little sound off before you go.
I don't think I have anything to sound off on today. When I tell you today wore me out, girl, if I didn't have to, trust me, I'll probably still be asleep. But thank you for having me on here. I'm going to go get some work done. I'm charging my laptop, get some work done because I really want to relaunch Unapologetically Eclectic. Make sure you guys follow me everywhere. MS_KRISTAB_ on Instagram. Same one on Twitter without the underscore at the end. Please make sure that you follow those Wrestling Girls on all platforms. Follow everybody who's a part of our network. Thank you, Nick, you as well. There will be no schooling sessions this week. We won't have one this week. But I will drop the replay from last week on Friday, so you guys have something to watch. And yeah, so that's that on that. My birthday is also this weekend, so I'm gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna get to do this, y'all. That's it. Just a little bit. Just a little.
It depends if my brother is in attendance at the dinner. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Fair.
I mean, technically it don't matter, but I am the baby sister. I'm his youngest sister, so yeah, just
Fair enough.
Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Yes. Good night, everybody. I love you all. Thank you, Doll. I will talk to you probably in a few because Dark Side of the Ring is coming on as well. So
I know the group chat gonna be lit, but
birthday twin. Make sure y'all wish my birthday.
Yes.
My birthday too. It is this Saturday, March 9th. We are lit. And that's that on that. I'm out of here, y'all.
Thank you, Krista, so much.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Ooh. Guys, 151 strong. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me on this live show. We still got one more main event to go. I think you could it's going in overtime. Shout out to everybody who's still up, who's still watching. If you're out where you are, it's late. Thank you. Yes, wish Rakarsha birthday is this Saturday. Vaughn's telling everyone happy birthday. I wanted to thank everybody for coming into the chat. I had some starred comments from earlier talking about Carmelo Hayes, so I feel like it's appropriate to bring those up. It says that he looks like evil Devontae from That's foul. It reminds me of an R&B villain. Vaughn, you cooking tonight? Let me find out. You cooking tonight. It's okay. So they haven't switched any of the guards, which is interesting. But I don't know. I'm everybody thinks it's gonna be one of the guards that's out there. Yo, he literally become a Blade villain with that necklace and that and them glasses. Let's see. It could be. Let's see what happens. Makasha says Siendo Lounge or something like that. I'm fine with another name. We're gonna work on it, girl. We're gonna work on it, girl. Shout out to Jermaine, because I understand being an adult. It's hard doing this. I'm way past my bedtime. Just putting that out there, but I love hanging out with you guys. I like to hang out with y'all. So this match is going on right about now. Let's see. Yes, we're on overtime because it's already 10 o'clock. And they put on a good match. They're always, last time they had a match, they were this combative against each other. So I'm not surprised it's this combative now. Real quick, while I'm here, if I didn't do a pre-show this week, and there are a lot of good post shows that happened. You got NXT. Shout out to Nikki Bushi and Santana. You have the Shakers Den. They always do an NXT Uncut after Watch Happens NXT. Shout out to my brother Gersh, Josh Gersh, and his right hand man, his life. They always do also an NXT post show. So get the chance to hit them up if you're into hearing some funny stuff, hearing some mess tones, hearing some honesty. They're probably your best bet for a post show. So if you have the time, if you're still up, if you're not interested in walking dark side of the ring and hearing some other insight that's going on, give them a chance. Definitely hit them up. They've always been supportive of me, so it's genuine that I should have loved to them. That was a nice return. That was a nice counter. Okay, Tony. Yeah, Tony ain't playing games. Ooh. A lot of people also doing watch parties like me. Shout out to Issa. She always does her watch parties for every single show. She's consistent. So if I'm not doing a watch long, definitely do her watch longs. You also have Wrestling Life. Does a good watch long too. A lot of platforms doing watch alongs. It's hard not to miss them, but I'm glad you guys have stuck it with me. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me. I really appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. But Carmelo's still looking like him. A lot of people, like for me, I still like Carmelo Hayes. It's hard for me to not like him because he's doing so good. He's so good match wise. I need you to slip them boots back up though, because knees hurt. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. Not yet. Yep. Why they got them security guys saying like they about to rob the bank? But that's crazy. Wait a minute. Not yet. Nope. Not yet, Carmelo. You gotta do better than that. Because Tony is hungry. Tony is hungry. Is there anybody in the crowd with a black fade on? Maybe it's one of them. I don't think it's security guards. Maybe it's one of them. Maybe he's hiding under the ring, Joe Gacy style. Watch who's here whoop that trick right now. I bet. How much I want to bet? I told you. What did I say? He hiding under the ring, child. I ain't play no games. Whoop that trick. 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 He about to lose. Waiting for homeboy music. Yup. I hope y'all enjoy the twerk because that's all I got. Ooh, damn, Tony. That's it. It's official. It's Tony D'Angelo going to Stand and Deliver. Wow. Wow. Wow, this is huge. You see the fans, I'm telling you, it's somebody who does. Wow. This is monumental. And then from the way he's been aggressive, it's going to be a slobber knocker of a main event and Stand and Deliver. Wow. That was a smart distraction. He even caring about what's going on with Stacks. Wow. Yeah, y'all. Tony D is hitting the Stand and Deliver. Mellow missed this time, guys. I don't know. That was a sick. That had some oomph in it. Yeah. Oh, he back for real. Hey, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Hey, what? Whoop that trick. You better whoop that trick. Whoop all. Yep, all the tricks gotta go. Bye. What? Look at him looking clean, like baby oil on a newborn. Come on, Trick. Don't hold him back. Let him go. Let him go. That trick. I can't twerk because it's YouTube, but who cares? Whoop that, yo. This was damn. That was a good ending. So Tony D'Angelo basically said, listen, I had to trick you to get what I want, but it's okay because I got something for you, and really have something for him. All right, yo. Yes, I danced. I did my little dance. Y'all can run tell Josh I did. Cause listen, y'all, it's been a month. I've not been able to do my dancey dance for a month. Okay. Forgive me. Thank you, my enthusiasm. I will have the same enthusiasm come that weekend. Okay. Yes, let's go. Trick Williams is back. Tony D'Angelo is officially the number one contender for the NXT Championship against Ilya Dragunov at Stand and Deliver. Roxanne Perez has fully lost her mental. We don't know the fate of Live Valkyria. Sean Spears is going to try and bring more of that craziness out of Rich Holland next week. William Regal sunned his son. Oh, so much happened just now at Deadline. There's a lot to unpack next week. I don't know, y'all. Should I let it roll into another watch party? Y'all let me know in the chat. Like, y'all, thank you guys. No, y'all were great. Thank you guys for sticking with me on this Watch and Deliver. If you're not, like I said, there's so many great post shows. I'm gonna be retweeting them in the chat. There's so much going on that y'all should be tuning in. This officially kicks off WrestleMania season. When Stand and Deliver is done now, a WrestleMania season needs to be wrapped up because now we're almost a month away. This show is consistent. Let's see what happens, Dylan. We might just trial into. I might be saving the endings here and there because I like to watch NXT and enjoy it. But I enjoy doing this watch along with y'all. Thank y'all so much. I want to thank those wrestling girls themselves, Christy and Cream PR, for being on this live chat. I want to thank everybody who came through support. As always, you can catch me here every Tuesday starting at 6 p.m. or just check my Instagram. I'm on Twitter at Relive Via Film, which I live stream. I'm on YouTube at CiandoB. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch at Reload Relive. So just look me up. These watch parties are fun. I plan on continuing them. Plan on doing them for as long as I can. For 2 hours, Rotron. We did a great job, y'all. I want to thank everybody who's fully involved. If you are going to be in WrestleMania season, don't be afraid. Like Patricia said, she is dropping a Queen PR's Road to WrestleMania. She has a lot of interesting guys listening. They're undefeated in WrestleMania. They've been in WrestleMania 3 times already. So they're undefeated and going to WrestleManias. I would definitely look to those wrestling girls as one of those people that definitely give you the best advice in what to do, where to go, how it's going to be. Look out for that. Look for all the content from all the guests you saw here. I will be linking it. Look for this episode to drop this Friday on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. But as always, it's me. It's your honorary wrestling girl, Ciendo B. And the one thought that I have to give y'all is WrestleMania season. Remember what we hear. Wrestling's for fun. I know we like to say it's for the brothers. I like to say it's for the sisters. But in all actuality, wrestling is fun. Wrestling is for everybody. Like, Ciendo Sapiens are here to say thank you, guys. But all in all, WrestleMania season is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be grand. It's supposed to be excellent. It's supposed to be the most stupendous nights in sports entertainment. Everybody's coming out the woodworks. Like, I just saw a clip that Drew Barrymore's showing up. Like, if Drew Barrymore's showing up, listen, so much is going to be going on. Everybody just be safe, spread love, kill tribalism. 2024. I'm sorry, I'm done with tribalism. Everybody's doing great content out here. They want a lot of people like me doing their own solo shows. A lot. There were maybe 2 or 3 that I can count on my hand that were still in the game, and they've inspired me to get into the game and just continue to love and support everybody. I wouldn't be here without y'all support. I wouldn't be here without y'all encouragement. I thank y'all. Be here next Tuesday for me to announce the official date for the Watch What Happens NXT watch show, because the people that I'm drafting these emails, let me tell y'all, it's going to be crazy. Things that are happening in the Philadelphia area, be sure to follow those wrestling girls. They probably drop some retweets. I'll be dropping some retweets. I adore you guys. Thank everybody for your support, and I'm going to have a special little video. Now that they're back together, we're gonna say one last time, like George Washington said at Hamilton, one last time to the boys. So, Trick Mellow Gang, take us out. Trick Mellow Gang is really that. They always gonna be here. Right now, this needs to happen. You have 2 young, up-and-coming superstars who are possibly the future of the business that need to make sure they establish themselves as that. After that happens, who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
might end up being unified tag team champions one day. Never say never. But right now, we try. Although we try and wow, that was a bad fall for Malik. Even though we look at them breaking up, we never say never in this business. So never to say that they might not get back together. But right now, yes, it's so hard to say goodbye. R.I.P. Trick Mellow Gang. And as an effect, I don't have no water. But pour one out for all the dead homies.
I ain't poured my wine out. I'll drink it.
No, don't pour it out. I'm going to pour the water out. I'm going to pour one out for all my dead homies. Right here. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
To all my homies.